Certainly, all written in French on your screen. I'm sure of that. En direct. All right, welcome everybody. So, François Letarte, JDRD30. We're playing a one-shot for in my RPGS series. We're playing in the Logar kingdom created by Johannes Einloft. I hope I say it right because yeah, the Mister is from Germany, and we'll use Argor fantasy role-playing game to use with this kingdom. The link of RPGS is a free document that you can get. The link are below, and yes, so we will play that today with. I'll go with Jeremiah, who will. Yeah, so you present us your character.
I'm playing Jasper Bloodstone, and he is a grumbly smith of a dwarf who occasionally feels the need to go out and do something violent for the betterment of his fellow. Well, man is maybe too strong a word, but sophants.
All right. Okay, and Justin, introduce us your character.
Hi, I'm Justin, and I'll be playing Jarvis. And Jarvis is a common man and a man of the Logar region, and he's proficient with sword and shield, and he has an interest to see how things play out with the well that is sort of the Holy Land of Logar. And that's Jarvis. He's got bright red hair and a big bushy red mustache.
All right. Yeah, that's perfect. So, Logar, what happens to Logar? Logar is an island, which is mostly an insular city. You know, there's so much people on that big island that it became some kind of a ghetto, some kind of a slum. You have the White City, which is the center of the center of the city, where you have tall buildings, all made of white, big towers, and all, the priests are ruling the city at the top of their towers and all that. And around that, you have an artisan and merchant district, the middle class, and out there you have simply the ghetto, where there's a mix of humanoids and probians, which are ant-like beings, which are intelligent beings, but they are, they can communicate with humanoids because they communicate only with their probes. That's why they are called probians. And there's too much population on that place. What makes this place special is the Shining Well, which has water that has magical properties that can heal. And yeah, so it's a very popular place to go, but it's currently guarded. Not everyone. Oh, we have a visitor. So yeah, so the Shining Well is, and there's fight around the Shining Well right now. That's the problem. Yeah, hi Joel.
Hi. Hi. The weirdest thing, I've been sitting here looking at Facebook, and it didn't give me any messages that you sent me.
Oh yeah, and did you saw them finally?
Yeah, I've been just waiting here. I figured that maybe you were. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, we just did our character introductions. So it's perfect timing, I guess.
Yeah. Did you? I sent you a link for the pre-gens. Did you take time to look at them?
I'll open it right now.
Okay. Yeah. Well, the dwarf and the Western human are taken. So yeah, I will send you a written resume about the situation, so you will know where we're at right now. Okay. So I will copy that for you.
Okay.
And
sorry, but I have no idea. I've had Facebook open this entire time, and it never told me anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I'm sending you something right now, do you receive it?
What about if it's a link? You could put it. Maybe he'll get it quicker in this chat.
Oh yeah. Okay,
If his Facebook's being slow, is all I'm not too tech savvy though.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's all there in the chat.
Cool.
But Facebook, I'll just check something fast, not to slow down the game too much. Yeah, well, I've clicked on on your name, and I've sent an invitation to join me on Facebook. Did you receive that? You've answered, Joe?
Yeah. Now I got it. Like basically, I just clicked on your name to see like if you had sent me something on Messenger. It didn't give me like a little dingy thing for Messenger, but no, I just opened Messenger and there's all these messages like, where are you?
Oh yeah, okay. So you received them. All right, that's perfect. Oh, we love technology.
Yeah.
Well, if it was your first time getting messages from Francois, yeah, they would have been filtered out almost certainly.
What?
And then you have to go in and check the messages or whatever. That happens to me all the time in Facebook groups and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's the first time, I think it happened to me. All right. Okay, well, take the time to check the pre-gens, and you would be able to introduce your character when you're ready. I'll continue with the intro. So the Shining Well, there's a rebellion because many religions are claiming the well to be their own. So there's some sort of a rebellion on the island. Many debates are made in the White City, and outside the city there may be some factions fighting with each other. You happen to have a friend named Alden, a human, who is a sympathizer of the religion of Soilade. And without their taking direct action, he always sold, that the god of Earth, Soilade being the god of Earth, has created the well. So your characters are tied, know each other for some reasons. Holden, living in the merchant section of the White City, today is inviting you because he needs you to witness something. Some proof that maybe the Soilade, the Soilade religion is right about claiming the well. So, okay, well, maybe Joel, do you have something in hand?
Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna pick the halfling.
The halfling, yeah. I will just look at it at the same time.
Okay. Yeah. So as far as like name and background, I guess I make that up, huh?
Yeah.
Just to let you know, Joel, I'll be playing Jarvis, and he's a human.
Yeah.
And he has bright red hair and a bright red bushy mustache.
And Jeremiah.
Yeah, I'm Jasper Bloodstone, who is a grumpy dwarf who makes stuff out of metal and stone.
Right. So, Jarvis and Jasper, and...
So you should keep with the J theme, is what we're saying.
You're the three J's.
I have a name with it.
Slippy Jack. No.
Well, I mean, we're already Joel, Justin, and Jeremiah. So.
Ollie, yeah.
Oh yeah, and Joel, yeah. There's a J. I'm the intruder here with my F. I have no J in my name.
But, by the way, are you francophone?
François. Yeah.
Yeah. Me too. I speak French, so.
Yeah. Sure.
I only have the wretched English tongue.
Well, we all have, except for Jeremiah, we all have French names.
Yeah, mine's more biblical, okay. I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I think I'll be Julian. Julian.
Cool.
Julian the Halfling.
So,
all right.
Julian, Jarvis, and Jasper.
Yeah, that's very funny. But that's perfect. Okay, so do you have any question, Joel, about what about anything about what's going to happen tonight. By the way, we're using Argor Fantasy Role-Playing. I've made a video review of it. Maybe you saw...
I was watching that video while waiting for this to start. Like,
okay. That's very strange. You know, Google stuff always happen, and it's all strange every time. But yeah. Okay. So, you all received the invitation. Well, probably the day before, Holden was taking a drink with you, saying, "Come tomorrow to my place. I'll probably have something to. I want some witness, and I'm trusting you. So, come to my place, and I will show you something." So we are the day after.
Mm-hmm.
You are probably on your way, unless you want to do something else.
If it's like morning time, yeah, Jarvis, he'd have a stomach full of a hot breakfast, and he'd be stretching in the sunlight, and yeah, he'd be looking for his two friends and ready to make his way over to that area of town. So meet Holden.
Okay. Probably you have a work. You have a work in that place. Obviously, Jasper is working metal and earning his life through that. The two others, well, you can imagine whatever might please you. But if you are ready, you are on your way to Holden's house if you want.
Sure. Well, question.
Go ahead.
For you two. What part of the city do you guys live in? Do you live in the outer slums, or one of the inner circles?
Jasper's been holing up in a tavern and sleeping in the rooms available there.
Won't be the. My guess, it's probably won't be the White City itself, not the center, but probably the merchant and artisan district might be more suitable, since.
Jasper's a reasonable smith, so he actually probably lives in the artisan section.
Yeah. Well, I think, looking at Julian's character sheet, I am most likely a part of the Thieves Guild. You know, and I do frequent runs between the artisan and the slums. You know.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, yeah, that's right. That might work. Okay, perfect. But for some way, Holden is a good friend of yours. Maybe maybe you have all reasons to be a friend of Holden. Maybe he was quite a generous man, helping you. Maybe a client, or you can think of a reason why he's in your life, but he's someone you know well. You see regularly. Okay. If you're ready to go, we can go to the scene where you are going to Holden's house.
Okay. All right.
Okay, everyone's okay with that? Perfect.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're on your way. The streets are packed with people, smells, noises, but you are used to that scenery. But as you get nearer of Holden's places, you are there's something in the air, some sort of a I would say excitement, but not excitement, mostly panic. Something's happening, and there's a strong smell of smoke going through your nostrils.
I don't suppose anyone recently decided to open up a smith where a bar used to be.
You see that you see people going in the direction, some some curious. And it's quite near where Holden's might live.
All right. Well, I'll speed up, heading that direction.
Absolutely.
Okay. So you're making your way through. Jarvis, you're the one who will see that because your two friends are a little short. You can see that.
Are you saying I'm short?
Well, you're saying that while you say that in the back of a, big, large man trying to see what's going on. He's kind of hiding you. But Jarvis, what you can see, you see that in fact, Holden's place, something happened. There's, the wall are kind of collapsed, and there's big, thick, dark smoke coming out of it. And people are kind of making a semicircle. They're looking at it, but they're not near that. They're just curious. Something just happened.
Yeah.
So Jarvis will remark, "Hello. There's something amiss over here at Odin's house. Let's go have a look."
All right.
Pick up his paper.
I'm actually going to climb up on your shoulders to get a better look.
Oh yeah, he helps you up.
Yeah. Do you put your hand on his eyes? Okay. No, but yeah. Well, you can clearly see that that the house and the wall have collapsed. And from your point of view, Julian, you can see that the arm of someone coming out of the crumbles and on the ground of the rest of the wall. There's a arm of someone there.
Half buried by the building on top of them.
It seems like that, but you see the arm. He's kind of he's moving like that, and so someone is trying to get out of that.
All right, time to go to work, and I go start pulling away.
Okay, yeah.
In stone and what have you.
Okay, so yeah, you're getting near. It's a little hot. The house is not on fire. Some stuff are burning inside. Yeah, and yeah, you while getting away the rocks, you see that it's Holden who is badly wounded, burned. Something has burned him, and he's badly wounded. And he's opening his eyes with difficulty. He's looking at you, Jasper, and he's holding your collar just to have you near him because he wants to say something to you. What do you do with that?
If you kiss me, I'm going to hit you.
He's laughing a little, but it seems he hurts. But his hand is holding you. In my pouch, and he's pointing at his belt. In my pouch, there's the first vial. And in the house, there's someone you should get out of there.
Jarvis, can you not do anything to help him?
I could hit him with a hammer. I'm not a healer, lad. I don't have any of that sort of nonsense.
I could pack those wounds with dirt.
And okay, so Holden is saying there's someone in there, and he's waving you again to talk to you again, and the guy inside you must. He's dead. His name's Zachary, but you have to get out his body. He's the proof that the well belongs to Soylade.
Stupid gods. All right. How about you two see if you can find him a healer? I'll go digging through the rubble, see if I can find the body.
Well, Jarvis would kneel down. He does have proficiency with healing. If he can, put some guts back in or something, he would try to heal this guy.
Right. So the game system 2d6 plus your bonus.
All right. So yeah, he kneels down. He clears some of the dirt and rubble away from the wounds. 3. So I got 11 with my on healing.
Okay. So far, what you see is that he's probably he's dying and nothing can revive him. But you can see that he's still pointing to his pouch at his belt. And Julian, you can you can see between the cracks of the pouch, who is not totally closed, that something is shining.
Something is shining.
Jarvis,
Yeah.
Jarvis, after like busying with the wounds, he'll just blatantly pick up the pouch and open it up for anyone to see who's looking.
Okay, so yeah, you see that there's a vial, probably of shining water from the shining well.
Let's get safe.
Yeah, just to open the parenthesis here, the Shining Guard. There's an order called the Shining Guard who has a vial looking like that, and they don't have to open it unless they have the order to do it. But all the while, it can serve them as a light.
Yeah.
We'll go briefly to Jeremiah, but not Jeremiah. Jasper, you entered the rubble. Do me a Constitution check, because there's lots of smoke in there.
So 2d6.
2d6, yeah.
And my Constitution is actually pretty high.
See, the modifier, yeah.
I've got a modifier of +7.
Oh yeah. Okay, which gives you what?
12.
12. Okay. Okay, you're coughing a little. So it's okay for now. You don't see much, but maybe you could do a perception test, which is a find.
A find?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine, you have +5.
Yeah. So 6 plus 5, so yeah, 11.
11. Okay, you don't see what you're searching for yet. You have a gush of smoke going through your face again. Maybe do me another Constitution test. See if you will stand it.
Yes. 8 plus 7.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Well, it's going through your throat, but nevertheless, you can hold yourself.
I work in a smith. I breathe in smoke all the time.
Yeah, you're used to that. So let's try again a find test.
All right. Let's see here. 15.
Which is way better. Okay. So while going through what debris are on the floor, you have found a body which is quite damaged. Seems like it has been burned a lot. But that's what you find.
All right. I'll drag the body out as best I can to keep it together, not like scattering bits as I go.
Okay, you outside, what's going on? So you have a vial of shining water with a strange seal. The seal is made out, of some kind of letter and with some word symbols in them, engraved in it.
Jarvis hands that to Julian, and he said, "What do you make of this?" But then he goes back and he holds the hand of Holden in his final moments. He's probably about to die, or maybe he's already died.
This is a vial of the Shining Guard. This could potentially save him. This could bring him back, I think.
Holden is no. You won't be able to open it. Only Zachary can open it. He's dead, but High Priest Largant. High Priest Largant can make a resurrection on Zachary. You have to find him. That's the way that the rebellion will end.
But what of you? We can also bring you to be resurrected.
No, it's too late for me. And while you're doing that, all the curious. There are some guards who arrive, not the Shining Guards, but standard militia of Logar, coming to see the situation. Get away! Get away! We have to secure the place.
Please, allow us a moment with our friend. Please, Alden. This is, you've taught me so much. Yeah? How would I ever known the proper technique for pickpocketing without your help? Please.
And the guards are overhearing that. but Alden saying, oh, my young Julian, save Zachary, save him. That's the only thing. That's the goal. He's the one who can open the vial, and if it's the first vial, the first ever vial that was ever taken from the well, and it was filled in by the hand of the one who has created it, and Zachary has the lineage of that person. He's the only one who can open it. He's the only one who can show that the first water that was ever taken was someone from Soylade.
This seems like a good time for me to come out with the charge of remains.
That's exactly what I was about to say. You see Jasper coming out of the smoke, and the guards, what were you doing here, dwarf?
Pulling a body out of a burned building? What are you doing here?
We're making security now. Go away. Go away. And
all right, I'll take my body and go home.
Yeah, take the body, take him to High Priest Largan, and Alden dies. He's dead now.
Wow.
I believe to be brought back, one must be willing to come back. So I don't believe Alden. I think Alden is, it would not work for Alden, I believe.
All right.
Yeah, go away, go away. No. There are some witnesses who are talking loud about what's good, what happened, and some you can overhear stories about the wall just blew up from the inside.
So I think Jarvis he'd start to take Holden's arm, and even though he's dead, he's going to take him to at least a better place of rest than leaving him in the street. Because they're probably going to go see Largan. Yeah, we'll be off to see Largan in no time, I expect. Probably at a temple, or maybe by the well.
Okay. High Priest Largan, from what you know, is the most popular healer of the island. He's known to be able to resurrect people in some circumstance with the Shining Well itself. He's praying the god of Singar, the god of healing, which is one of the gods claiming the Shining Well, like the gods of the priests of Soylade are claiming it, which is some kind of a competitor here.
All right. So hold on, one of us to take this. This guy,
Zachariah, I think, or Zachary.
Zachary, yeah.
Can't trust anyone.
Hold on to the vial.
Yeah, you can't trust anyone with a name like that.
Julian, what are you doing with the vial right now? What do you do with it?
I'll put it on like an inside pouch of my coat, right next to my heart.
I'll ask you to do a test on that, maybe a concealed test. What a test there is?
Okay.
Either stealth or adroitness. Adroitness, I don't know what it is. Just I want to check.
Wait, what? What is it?
Adroitness.
Oh, adroitness. Yes. Well. I'll have to look that word up, but I think I'll do stealth because that's my higher modifier.
Yeah, you go with stealth, but yeah, just...
Okay. Okay, that's 9 plus 3, so 15.
15. Okay. Well, there are one of the guard is looking suspiciously at you. Maybe you had some problems with the guards in your past. But if they would have saw what the vial, he would have reacted more than that. He's just looking at you with suspicion and he's letting you go. So obviously he didn't saw you hide your vial.
Mm-hmm. They're always discriminating against halflings, huh? They think all halflings are thieves. Like,
that's because all halflings are thieves.
And all dwarves are drunkards.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Okay.
All right. So tell me what you do with your new problem.
All right. I'm gonna start carrying the charred remains.
Well, with the Day of Light, you can see from the part of skin that he has that he probably had some kind of a tattoo on his forehead, a 9-sided form, mostly circle, and inked with brown, with a brownish color, which represents Soilade symbol.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so where are you going with the bodies?
We were you lot are the ones actually fans of the gods here. Who are we taking them to?
Yeah, Jarvis, he would have been raised in the Soilade religion, so he would have been started marching towards where he believes Largent might be met.
Okay, well, Largent, well, the inner, well, the most obvious place would be in the White City itself, the inner circle, the inner circle of all Logar.
Hmm.
Well, the bodies, well, they are quite hard to bring with you, and people are looking at you with disgust because you are bringing dead bodies throughout the cities, throughout the streets, and yeah. So,
We'll
go ahead.
We'll have to find a way to, more respectfully bring them through the city, and, of course, find a way into the inner city.
And Jarvis just says, "Nonsense, they're looking at me red hair." And he shakes it.
Just out of, would it be reasonable to suppose that that Jasper would have a cart for his shop?
Yeah, absolutely. You have a card for your shop.
So we could use my cart to transport them. At least it's a little more respectful.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
you'd have to head back to your
quite
shop.
nicely.
So we'll swing by my shop and put them in a cart and put like a tarp or something over them so they're a little less obvious.
Okay. So, yeah, well, slowly going through to the streets, you come to your shop, and you have your cart available for you to use.
Yeah.
All right. So
I quickly head inside and I steal some, or I borrow some linen, to properly wrap up the body from his cupboards.
Yeah, you can find that in the shop.
yeah,
And when you come out, Jarvis and Jasper, they're spreading a tarp over them already.
Okay.
Not
Well,
to wrap up body such.
all right. Well, the smell is bad. It smells like cooked meat. Your friend smells like that. You have a neighbor, Jasper. Okay, the guy is some kind of a carpenter, human, and he's coming at you. What's going on? What do you do with the dead body today?
well, what would you expect me to do with a dead body?
Well, not bringing it to your shop. It will. Your customers will flee.
Well, yes, that's true, but I didn't like them anyway.
Ah, I recognize you, Jasper. We'll take a drink tonight when I'll finish. And he's going back to his shop.
All right, let's be about things. Halfling,
Aye.
tow the cart.
What?
And then Jarvis says,
Don't you
don't
have a
be
piece?
silly. And he picks up the halfling, puts him on the cart, and Jarvis picks up the...
Don't you have
Makes-
a beast of burden to do such things?
Well, that's why I was going to use a halfling.
Oh, very clever.
It also makes it harder for you to pick everybody's pockets.
By the way, Julian, you see that Holden's belt has some pockets, and Zachary's too has a belt with some pockets on it. You know, pouches, leather pouches.
Well, it would be important to, investigate his body,
Yeah.
and certainly not think of stealing. That'd be
You know,
Important.
now that they're
Gross.
dead, that sounds creepy.
okay. So, is there a role for looking on his body, or?
No, not really, because you will have plenty of time to check that out. Well, you can find. I will roll something. In total, you find 4 gold pieces on both bodies.
You just have to write grave robbing on your shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Could be necrophilia.
What? Necrophilia is different.
Hey, you were interested in their bodies. I don't judge.
Well, Holden has some piece of a parchment in one of his pocket.
Oh. Oh, I unfold the parchment and see what it is.
It's some short message written, written quickly, and it says that. Just want to find the name. Sorry. Okay, Stuka Krui is claiming the well, and you should bow to him. I will write the name of Stuka Krui.
He's claiming.
Stuka.
And if you were to read that out loud, Jarvis would say, "Not unless he's claiming it in the name of the Soulite."
It's Stuka Krui is claiming the well, and you will bow to him.
For some reason, I strongly doubt he's claiming for that reason. I think he's claiming for himself.
Well,
No,
you
that's
can.
the sun god, right?
You're mostly on it.
God of magic.
Yeah.
Ah,
You have heard that name. That name, it's a religion that is spread way, way down south, far away in a far away kingdom called. You're not sure, but you have heard that the people from there, it's the kingdom of Quilvin. But that name has been circulating around Logar since a couple of weeks. It added up. The name of that god was added up to the already raging rebellion for claiming the well.
Again, I return to the notion that perhaps gods are not worth their trouble.
No, certainly not. Do we know the symbol for the Tsukari Kyuri? That's a really hard name to say.
Do I knowledge?
I think we should start calling him Susan.
Yeah. Well, it may be knowledge history or arcane. If history or arcane, which you have more. Well, you have +2 history, so you should go with history.
History. Okay.
I have +2 on that.
That is 11. Oh.
You don't know any symbols of that god. He was unknown before a couple of weeks. Yeah. All right. Pulling the cart all the way through, you're going to the White City itself. If you want to get to, where did you want to go?
To track down Largan or Largan.
Largan. Okay, yeah. So, well, it's quite long to go there because the city is quite big. When you get to the archway, the big archway of the White City, well, it's mostly night. You see the moon rising, and tonight this is full moon. Okay, so yeah, full moon. It's not a good thing these times around.
You could see better by a full moon.
Of course.
So can they.
They.
Well, you all know something. When the moon is full, many giant insects coming from the forest may come into the city. Some parts of the city. Yeah, there's some kind of an invasion in the night.
You may not have experienced the invasion for yourselves, you know, here safe within the city walls. But I live in the slums from time to time, and I have been there during the nights of the invasions. They are most gruesome things.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing we're heading away from the slums.
Okay. You're okay. So you come to the big archway. There's a guard over there. A lady with she has an helmet quietly tied on her head, but you can see some brown hair coming down from her helmet. She's a taller, she's quite tall for a woman, and she's look at you. What are your business into the White City?
Well, before I tell you, let me ask you, who made your helmet?
We all have the same helmet. It's quite standard. Why do you want to know?
Well, I was looking at it as possibly designing some improvements, and I was curious who was doing the work.
Yeah.
I might add, it's a crime to have a helmet obscuring such beauty beneath.
She's looking at you, with her eyes like that. She's trying to scurry through your soul and say, then what is your business beside helmet? Maybe beside criticizing helmets of the guards.
No criticism intended, and please forgive my idiot friend. But he's very charming when he's passed out drunk. We need to go over there, and we have to pass through here, and that is our business.
And Jarvis picks up the cart and just starts moving forward.
So elegantly put. What, madame, please allow me. Our poor dear friend here, Zachary, has just perished. But he is not just any man. He is a worshipper of Solad, and so now we must bring him to the high priest himself for him to bring him back to life, and, to plead with him.
Can I see the
allow us to
body?
pass.
Can I see the body?
Absolutely.
Sure, we've got a spare.
Okay. Alden was there too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
You have two bodies. What were you part of the rebellion and just killed those? And when she says that, you say at the rampart on the top of you, 2 or 3 heads of guards looking down at you. ready to do something.
Oh no, ma'am. These
Ah.
gentlemen here, they deserve their final respite in delivery to the earth, as fitting for their soul-aid religion and customs.
And you want to see High Priest Largant?
Yes,
I
for the
presume.
one. Our other friend, sadly has passed. That we will seek out, the proper church to have the ceremony done
Okay.
in the inner city. But
These
for
two
our
are
other
worried
friend,
about their
is-
immortal souls. I'm actually... this one owes me money. And I was thinking, perhaps, if they brought him back, he could supply me with money to pay me back my debts.
All right.
Can I do a speech check to see if I can override what these guys have said?
Okay. Do that. Speech. Do the
I'm guessing that's
speech.
going to be a really hard one.
You
I
have
find it
plus 2.
interesting. There is no charisma
no,
skill
it's-
in this speech.
There is knowledge and speak.
Yeah, well, I guess it's speak. Go ahead with
Is
that.
it speak?
Or persuade. Well, it's more like persuade, but okay. Do a will test, a straight will test. I will let you that, which is plus 4 in your case.
Okay. Come on. Okay. That's 9 plus 13.
Well, she's look at you, Julian. Look at Jasper, and then look at the body. With her gloved hand, she just touched the forehead of Zachary. She touched the tattoo, and says, "You should hurry up. There's some flying. There are some flying beasts in the night when full moon is arising."
Yes.
Just saying.
Thank you so much.
Open up the gate. Open up the gate, and she goes back with the So she lets you enter White City.
Mm.
Well, that went well.
Yes. I believe it has now been decided that I shall be the one speaking with the guards and officials. Correct?
What made you think that was a good idea?
I don't know. I thought she was about to bring me home.
You think all of them are trying to bring you home, including that horse the other night.
What do
Yeah.
you mean, try?
You should perhaps take up drinking tea.
And but yeah, Jarvis would be hot to the foot. He's pushing this wagon again, this cart.
All right, so you're going through the streets of the White City, which are quite well. It's quite there's not much people in there. Once in a while, someone in a hurry. You can see someone entering his house in a hurry. An old lady, and you can hear all the locks click 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 behind the door. You know, she's locking herself in her own house. And as you are going through the streets of the White City, there's less and less people. Yeah, people are getting inside. You can see once in a while up in the air parts of the big towers, which are hundreds of feet tall. Well, you could. Okay, so you want to go to the Singar temple or the Soilade one? I'm not sure where you want to go actually.
What? Are we
Well,
going
the
to the
Soilade, yeah, because Largant is a priest of Singar.
Oh,
Yeah.
So where do you want to go?
well, I guess ultimately it would have been our dead Holden's last wish that we go see Largent. That's what I thought.
Yeah. Well,
Made
didn't you
Largent
say
a
it was-
permanent thing. I just
did you
thought it
say
was
it
for Soul Aid, but that was me crossing it.
Oh, shoot. Wait, what was so late again? I thought...
Earth. Earth.
God of
Oh, I
Earth.
see. Sorry. My mistake.
Yeah.
Singar.
Singar, god of
I would have
healing.
said, yeah, the
So,
proper one.
To be
Yeah.
clear, we need a plan because we're going to a god, to a priest of Singar who wants to claim this healing well, and have him heal up
Zachary.
Zachary, who has the tattoo of Soledad on his forehead.
Oh. I had
So we
not.
may want to plan, is what I'm saying.
Just give me
Well.
the old sweet talk.
Yeah,
While
so.
you're sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. I was just gonna say it's gonna require a true silver tongue for this.
I'll talk him into it.
All right.
Settled.
As you're walking towards the street, you can see that what is particular of this part of the city is that all the buildings are white, immaculate white. But right now, with the full moon shining, you can see that there are some dark spots on the buildings. Don't know why.
Okay.
Well, as you're getting closer, the spots you can guess, you see a firewall with spots that might be that big.
Are these spots, are they stationary or moving? Like, are they shadows? Or are they more like portholes?
You can see
Jarvis.
that. Well, if you look closely, you see one of the spots just getting aside like that. And you can see another one, and you can see that all the spots, while you are focusing on that, are moving a little, but just a little.
So Jarvis's eyes are searching side by side on the thoroughfare for shelter.
Well, there's a lot of locked doors and closed windows all around.
Alright.
So,
I ready my sling.
I look towards the moon. Are there any large flying objects
Right
between us
now,
and the moon?
no.
Okay.
You have to the shortest way through the temple of Singar would be to pass near that wall. Otherwise, there are other ways to get there.
I say we take the short route.
And is that the way by the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Have a wall at my back in case anything hits the fryer.
All right. So you're getting near of that wall with all the spots, and well, you are near enough to see that all the spots are beetles that big.
I've eaten
Lots of
many,
them.
eaten many a beetle in my day, but none this big.
Huh.
As you approach, some of them are kind of moving, going underground, and they are kind of blocking you the way. Well, they are going towards you. There are maybe 6 of them.
Oh, this isn't good.
Oh, this isn't much.
Well, I think truly, what do insects love more than anything else?
Insects don't love. They eat. They crap.
Exactly.
They make new insects.
They eat, and they love to eat flesh of
You
the
can
dead.
see that they are unfolding their round wings, kind of opening up on their back, and two of them are kind of began to fly a little clumsily and going towards your direction.
All right.
Grab up my great axe.
All right.
And my sling.
Getting into that part of the game which is combat, you have to check out your dexterity. So you have Julian. You have 14 of dexterity. Jasper has 9. And what is your dexterity for?
17 for Jarvis.
Okay, you're the first. The way it works,
Wow.
it's dexterity order. So, Jarvis, if you
Yeah,
want to do something, you tell it now.
Yeah, he'll drop the cart. Like I assume it's like a push cart, like a real big wheelbarrow. So he'll put that down.
Yeah, just something
He'll
that you
just,
can.
It's been on a sling. He's going to pull around his crossbow. And so
You have-
he's just going to shoot at one.
Try this. So, shoot. I'll say to you if you hit. How many did you have?
Sorry, do I roll a d20?
No, it's 2d6 plus your bonus. Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry that having
So I got
the-
9 on the dice, and my crossbow. 3 hit points.
You had it?
Well, I got 9 on the dice, but what's the modifier I add for?
Okay, I will try to find it to you.
Yeah.
It will be
Oh.
written in combat.
Oh, I see it. Sorry, plus 4. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 altogether.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry about that.
Your quarrel hits that beetle, which makes 3 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, well, it kind of turns around and drops on the floor, but he's still moving, even though there's a quarrel through his body. Okay, the next one will be Julian.
Julian will grab his sling and try to hit the downed beetle.
The one that was already down?
Actually, no, I'll hit the other one out of the air when next to it.
The only okay. Go ahead. Shoot.
The undamaged one. Yeah, that's better. So I'll roll.
2d6 plus your bonus. Yeah.
Yeah. 7
7.
total.
Okay, no. Well, your rock just falls on the ground. This is the turn of that beetle will try to hit you. Okay, you have to roll some sort of a defense on that. Roll your how much did you roll for your sling? We'll use what you have already rolled.
Who? Me?
Julian, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, what I rolled on my sneak?
No, sling.
Or my sling? Oh, my sling. Sorry. My sling was 9. Or no, sorry. What did I say? Yeah, I said 7. Sorry.
Okay. 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 Or you? So sorry. I'm just blocked on something. Okay. So you roll 9. Okay. Okay. You are hit by that beast. You lose 3 hit points.
Shoot.
Yeah. Your leather armor doesn't protect you on that. He just hit you on the head. Okay. While some other beetles, the 4 others that were on the ground, are opening up their wings and trying to fly, which comes to Jasper. What are you doing?
I'm going to do a leap off of the cart and try and crush one with my great axe.
Go ahead. Do that.
All right. So it's 2d6, right? Same thing.
Yeah, 2d6 plus your bonus.
That's 11 from the dice.
All right.
And my bonus, am I adding the plus, is it, the combat is 3, and it says 3 times combat equals 9.
Yeah, well, you have to check out your skills. Your axe, you have plus 3.
Yeah, I have a plus 3 on my axe.
So yeah, which makes you 14, which is quite enough. The beetle never had the chance to get away, so you're making damage, which is, if I remember correctly, 4 hit point.
And my damage bonus is plus 2.
Oh yeah. Okay, it's written there. Oh, you have just crushed one with all the beetle's juice going all over the wall. We come back to Jarvis. there's more beetles joining. Some 4 more flying towards your positions.
Is there some within Jarvis's movement that are like within? He could reach him with his sword, like, or are they too far up flying?
It would be quite easy to reach to them with a sword.
So yeah, he'll just toss his crossbow on the cart with the 2 bodies, and he'll draw his sword, and he'll also brandish his shield. And if that's his action, that's fine. But he'll attack if he can.
Okay. As you get near one of the beetles to attack it, you see that it has some kind of teeth. Something kind of a jaw.
Mandibles.
Yeah, mandibles. And yeah, so do your attack. 2d6 plus your sword bonus.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the dice again, and with the sword it's +4. So 13 again.
The damage of your sword.
Tries to stick his sword right in at those little fangy things, as they click together.
All right, you cut some of them, but he's still alive. You were going to Julian.
Okay. Is reloading a crossbow an action? Or, like, is that my whole turn? I reload the crossbow?
That's what I will say to you in a second. Crossbow.
Yeah, I didn't want to bother with it, so that's why I threw it down. I was like, I'm getting in there.
In the real world, the answer would be yes, but in game worlds, that may be no.
You have to take the full round just to reload it.
Hmm.
Might be worth it.
As Jarvis advances, maybe he said something like, "Let me handle the line. You pelt from afar, little one."
Yeah, like I can only do 1 damage to my sling, so it's better that I have the crossbow. So I'm actually going to jump in the cart and start cranking up that crossbow.
All right. All right. 2 of the beetles is going around you. You can do maybe because it's an opposed roll in that game. Do an unarmed check, which is a. Do an unarmed check. Do roll 2d6.
Me? Okay.
Yeah, Julian, yeah. You have two beetles going your way.
Okay, 10.
10.
Come on.
Okay. Oh, you're quite lucky. You just they're going all around you. Probably you just dodge in the last second you just dodge their attack, their bites. So so 2. There's another one on you, Jarvis. Okay, and there's another one just going around your head. We're going to Jasper, which you don't have any beetles right now at you, but some of them from the wall are going down to see you.
All right. Screaming with a battle cry of "For the booze!" I will charge up to the ones that are actually attacking
Jarvis?
Not Jarvis, the other one. There are too many J's.
We've cursed ourselves.
We chose this our thing.
Jasper? The halfling.
Julian.
Julian.
Okay.
Julian.
I'm Jasper. Yeah, okay. That's confusing. Okay.
Yeah. Too many
I'm
J's.
going to go attack the ones that are going after Julian. All right. With a loud battle cry and a massive swing of my axe.
Okay, yeah. Just to make the situation how I see it, there's the cart with Julian on it.
Yeah.
The beetles have just passed away. You, the round before, jumped down the cart, so you are going after them, kind of like that.
Yeah. I'm turning towards the ones that were giving you a hard time.
Oh, you can have one in range that you can swing if you just take a little jump, so you can make your attack.
All right. And I roll poorly. Let's see, 3 plus my 3. It's a 6.
It's a 6, but you have a +1 since that beetle was already engaged with Julian, which would make it 7, which is not enough. No, you just don't reach high enough to hit it.
So I'm flailing about with my great axe around Julian's head.
Yeah, and you just take up out a shard out of your cart, and you and Jarvis. There are 2 beetles around you who still wants to bite you, and some others are coming down to see you at the same time. So Jarvis.
Jarvis will instinctively swing out at the one that just buzzed his head. So he's going to overhead swing and try and hit one.
Try this. Yeah. Oh.
9 yet again, so another 13.
13. Okay. All right. Okay. So you hit the one who was around your head with 3. With the damage you do, it kind of go away and crash on the ground. The other one that you attacked the round before is trying to bite you, but with the move you've made just to hit the one around your head, it just misses you. We're going to Julian. You have a loaded crossbow in hand, and probably 3 others beetles going your way.
Wonder if you can line them all up.
Okay, just to be clear, talking's a free action, right? So I will tell Jasper, I don't think we should stay here and fight these beetles. I think we should pick up the cart and move post-haste. But with that, I'm actually not going to fire the crossbow just yet, and I'm going to swing with my short sword to the closest beetle.
No problems. There's one near, so try this.
Okay. Is 10 enough?
10 enough for the one you want to hit.
Yes.
But there's one beetle while doing that took a bite into your arm, a deep bite. But nevertheless, the short sword does 2 hit points of damage. Well, okay, it slices up one of his wing. The other one, well, we are at the initiative of the beetles, so the one who has bit you makes you lose, well, with your armor calculated, 5 hit points.
What?
Yes, you are bleeding.
I'm down to 3 hit points, guys.
Yeah. And
okay, soon we will have to bring another body to revive at low gain.
And Jarvis, 2 beetles are at you, are trying to bite you. So not Jarvis, sorry, Jasper.
All right.
Okay. At least not me.
Trying to hit them, I guess. Yourself, or
yeah. Do I need to roll?
Yeah. It's kind of simultaneous roll, so you have to do all the melee stuff at the same time.
Okay, so 8 plus 3 would be 11.
11, which makes you quite good at that exchange, since while defending, you were able to find a gap into the beetle strategy, and you have hit him with how many points do you do?
What did we say before? 4 plus 2, so 6.
Yeah. Okay. You just slam it, your axe is flying through the air, and since you have a wall near, you have the choice to slam it on the wall and.
Yeah, and as while I'm doing this, I yell, "Hey, Longlegs, get the short one out of here. I'll handle this."
There's probably 20 beetles coming your way slowly. At the same time, some beetles has landed. Yeah, I have a cat. Some beetles has landed on the bodies. On the tissue over the bodies, on the linens. And they're trying to get through the linens, probably to eat what's inside.
And is it my turn to act? Jarvis's turn? Can you act?
Jarvis' turn.
So yeah, Jarvis will sheath his sword and put his shield on his back, I guess, and he's going to walk up back to the with haste, I guess, back to the manning the cart, and he's going to though with his action he's going to like push the halfling so that Julian is no longer on top of Holden, and he's going to just flip Holden onto the ground, his body, and then he's going to just start barreling forward in the direction that we wanted to go with the cart.
Okay, so you just to make sure that the body of Holden, you take it out of the cart?
Yeah. And he's a priester of the earth, and what I'm thinking is that's the quickest way to get turned into earth is to be beetle shit.
All right. All right. So, and you're going with the cart?
Yeah, with the halfling on it, and yeah, I'm going on in our direction. If it means plowing through a beetle or two, that's what it'll mean.
I'll ask you to make a strength check,
All
just
right.
to see how efficient you are at doing all this. In fact.
I got 4 on the dice, and I think my strength modifier is 4, so I got an 8.
Okay. You want to do all of this. The only thing you did was to push Holden out of the cart.
Okay.
We are at Julian's turn.
Well, I'm horrified. Like, you just threw out the cart, but I know that this is what must be done, I guess. So, with all my strength, I hop up to the front and try and pull the cart.
Okay, do a strength check yourself.
Yep. No modifiers, just pure rolls.
You have 0, yeah.
Come on. All my halfling strength. I really want to crit this, just to make it amazing. Okay, that's 9.
9. The cards start moving. Okay. Okay. All right. So you are surrounded by 4 beetles, Jasper, which will all want to have some bites out of you. I guess. Do you want to hit one of them?
Actually, seeing my 2 companions struggling with the cart, I'm going to do my best to avoid having to engage the beetles and go push the cart.
All right, so you still have to do some sort of defense there.
Yeah.
Roll your axe. And if you have a dodge, you could add it to it. Is there a dodge skill? Yeah, in agility, if you have dodge.
Wait, what?
Well,
I've got dodge of 3.
yeah, so I decide that you can add your dodge over your axe skill. So you have.
Okay, so I got
Plus
a
6.
10 plus
6.
6, so 16.
Okay, so you can describe the move you make to avoid all those beetles going around your head.
I'm doing more of a sweeping with the broadside of the axe to deflect as I'm rolling up towards the actual cart. So it's just sort of a sweeping move to push them back as I'm rolling back away from them.
Okay, you can see that the body of Holden is swarmed by probably half of the beetles trying to get a piece out of Holden. But as the cart is moving away and some of the beetles are swarming you, suddenly all the beetles are flying through the air and going away. Even the ones on Holden, they just leave it there, and all the beetles are leaving just like that.
Oh,
We go back to the body of Alden.
okay.
And yeah, Jarvis would go pick up the body if it's still there.
It's still there.
Slop it back in the cart, and he'll snatch his crossbow out of Julian's hands.
You currently know that you are 1 block from the Singar temple.
All right. Well, that was.
So I just want to be clear. How do I use my dodge? Exactly.
Well, you can use your dodge instead of the combat maneuver you want to do. If you have a weapon in hand, well, I've just ruled out that you can add your weapon and your dodge together, which is not something official in the rules, but that makes sense if you want to defend yourself and not attacking just because you are, you concentrate on the... Yeah. Go.
Okay, but after I do the attack move, I can't use my dodge to block them, right?
No, yeah, because this is simultaneous roll, which means that everything is at the same roll. Okay, it implies that you are trying to attack and avoid at the same time. You're just trying to win the round through some maneuvers. It's a very short way to do it. It's like in the fighting fantasy game books, if you have ever read those, the choose your own adventure type of books. You try to win the round to make lose endurance, stamina to your opponent.
Okay.
When you approach a body, Jarvis, some kind of a shadow is hiding the moon right now, and you all see it. You kind of saw that the moon was hidden for 1 or 2 seconds and then came back.
Oh no.
Well, then I'd have to go back and get my crossbow before collecting the body.
I'll get the body. You get out of here.
All right, and he begrudgingly puts the crossbow back over his shoulder.
Since Julian, you are not physically acting, I will make you. You will have to roll to me a. What is the skill? A fine hide. You have +4 at that.
What?
Yeah, you roll a fine hide, a perception type of skill.
Okay. All right. Well, that's 12 total.
All right. Over the top of a building, you can see the shadow of, well, something that is not. It seems quite giant, in fact. Some kind of a big insect that you don't know. Well, you see Jarvis pulling the cart and Jasper pulling taking back the body. You can see on the top of one of the building. Yeah, that is big.
Jasper, I think we should come back right now. And Jarvis, I think we should move very, very fast.
No need to tell me twice, and he'll double time it or whatever.
Yeah, keep moving along, Shanks.
So you can see if you look up, because while you were pointing up, Julian, I guess.
Yes.
You can see something getting down the wall with big, hairy legs with some spikes. Looks like a giant praying mantis, probably 15 foot tall, between 15 and 20 foot tall praying mantis, who is going, well, at first it's going towards you.
Oh, why? Why me?
Well, why you? Well, no, not Julian, but let's see. Well, do it random. Randomly. Well, it's going towards you, Julian.
Never point at those things.
He's making it to the cart. So if you want to be active again, Jarvis, you're the first again.
All right. And but
You can see that
Jarvis is
monster.
just, he's going to put his shoulder into the cart, and he's just going to continue for now towards where he thinks this temple is. It's 1 block away.
All right, make a strength check on that.
All right. Ooh,
Oh,
four on the dice, so 8 altogether. Again.
8. Well, keep that number in head because
Okay.
it will be useful if I want to compare with what the praying mantis is doing. Julian, what are you doing?
I'm going to dodge whatever is coming in. So.
Okay.
I guess I'll have my short sword in hand, scantily.
Okay.
And
Well, try this.
Alright. Alright, awesome. That's that's 11 on that, plus 6. You said it's weapon plus the dodge?
Yeah.
Okay. Plus 7, so 18.
All right, you are quite fast on that, and it's Jasper's turn. You are besides Alden's body, and you can see, it's a couple of paces of you that big mantis that wants to get through Julian's body.
So it's coming towards Julian.
Yeah, you have the cart in front of you going away. And yeah, you have that praying mantis trying to get something into trying to get Julian. You can see that he's kind of rolling in the cart, trying to avoid whatever is going at it.
All right, let's do something stupid.
There's no tomorrow with the one shot.
With the battle cry of "Booze and eulogies," I throw the great axe at the.
Okay, you throw it. All right. To do your axe check.
Does it become a ranged weapon?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I have some kind of a table. I can more or less find a target into that. So roll your attack.
Well, I got so my axe is 3.
Yep.
You have a range bonus of +10, which makes it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
So I've rolled a 7. Do I have my range bonus then?
No, you just add your axe skill, which +3, which makes it 10.
Yeah.
Since it's a big target, yes, it hits somewhere. It sounded like a branch that you have just broke, a humid branch, and yeah,
And
the mantis, well, is looking at you right now.
and reach down and grab the hand axes and be like, "Come get it, then."
Okay. The mantis still wanted to attack Julian, has hit the cart, and you just add, his big leg, which looks like a big spear, just in front of you, making a hole in the cart. You see some woods going around. Jarvis, it's your turn.
All right. Jarvis is going to sidestep a bit, just get some positioning, and he just wants to shoot this beast right in its iPod with a crossbow.
Okay, so yeah. Try that.
Just 7 on the dice and +4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 altogether.
Oh yeah, well, since since it's a big target, it's quite easy to reach, and you do, I think it's 3 points of damage. Oh, that's quite good. Okay, actually, it's quite good. Okay. The quarrel is has hit is stuck into the mantis. We are at Julian's turn, so the mantis isn't interested in you yet. He's more interested in Jasper.
You know
My
what?
taunt succeeded.
You know what? This is the one shot, so I am going to do something stupid. It has one leg planted in the cart,
Yeah.
I'm going to climb up the leg and try and get on its back.
All right. So climbing. Yeah, I'll do something with the mantis. Okay, go ahead. You do your climb check. You are good at that, I guess. Oh
Yes,
yeah,
I am very good at
well,
that.
you have +2. Okay, go ahead.
10. 10?
10. The total of 10?
Yes, total of 10.
Okay. Which you are beginning to climb. You are mostly on his back, beside his head. Now it's Jasper's turn. Well, the mantis will come at you. Do you wait for it to attack you, or?
Yeah, I'm with the pair of hand axes. I'm preparing to more or less just keep his attention. So it's basically a dodge, and I'm just using the hand axes for parrying.
Okay, so you're dodging with your hand axes. Make your roll to see. Okay, I've already made a roll for. Yeah, go ahead.
8 plus 3, so yeah, 11.
Okay.
Oh,
So
wait, plus my dodge. Sorry. So 14.
Okay, so yeah, it has got his leg out of the cart, got towards you with only 2 steps. With a Julian, you are attached to it, Julian. Well, you are holding, and yeah, you are able to avoid whatever that mantis was trying to do to you with his attack. You know you are surrounded by its leg, trying to crush you and all that. Jarvis.
So Jarvis, he's going to get a little positioning, but he just wants to line up another shot for the next turn. He's going to be working on his crossbow reloading right now.
Okay, you are pulling that. Julian.
Okay, so I'm going to grab on firmly to Jasper's axe.
Okay.
And with my other hand, I'm going to raise my short sword and stab it like right in the wound, like trying to get like right in there.
You have to do me another climb check.
Oh.
Just before that, just to see how do you hold to that.
Okay, that's 9 that time.
Okay, that's enough. That big clumsy thing is too much concentrated on Jasper, which you can make now your attack.
Okay.
You have a +3 to your attack since you're not the main target of that mantis.
Awesome. So, +3 plus my +1, or just +3 total?
+4. That makes it a +4.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. That's 12.
Right, which makes 2 points of damage, I guess.
Yep, 2 points of damage right stuck in there.
Okay, some jewels coming out of the mantis. You have that's Jasper's turn.
All right. I am going to go for taking out one of its legs.
Go ahead. Make your attack.
8 plus 3, 11.
Which is enough. 6 points of damage. Quite
Actually,
efficient on the leg. You see the leg do something like that.
I should add that was with the hand axes, so it's a base 2 damage instead of base 4.
Okay, adjust that. Nevertheless, the mantis seems to be hurt. Jarvis.
And Jarvis will take aim with his newly loaded crossbow, and he's going to try and split the old bolt in the iPod, same as before.
Okay.
So we got 8 on the dice, 8, 9, 10, 11, so 12 altogether.
You have to calculate if you're not hitting Julian. No, you don't hit him. How much damage? 3 points.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Okay, you just Julian.
Shit.
It's your turn.
Hard to hit this
You
round.
just have some slime going through your face because of the quarrel that just hit the mantis. It's your turn.
Come on. Critical.
I'll do it line before. Sorry.
Okay.
Let's see if you're still holding on.
13.
Okay, for the line. Now for the attack, you have +4.
Sorry.
Oh, for the line?
Sorry, that would have been 12.
12
That
is
would have been
enough.
12. Sorry, I was doing attack roll.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't fast enough
Shoot.
to tell you about the time. And now I'll do the attack.
Okay. That's 12 on the attack.
You are fast enough once again. You're Tell me how your sword slides through the beast this time.
What? Like, I killed him?
No, not yet, but you felt that you just get through something little deeper this time, so you can for the public explain how your sword is doing this time.
Okay. So this is basically me just like stabbing all around the axe. Like there's nice soft tissue all around the axe. I just keep jabbing it in, and I actually feel like do a little slide jab, and I feel it like pop out a bit on the side, you know. And
you're doing...
in every one there's just bug juice spraying on me.
All right. Now, okay. Now, Jasper, the mantis is trying to crush you once again. What do you do with that? You try to attack it too, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going for the limb that he's trying to stab me with.
All right.
So,
go ahead.
Crit.
Double 6?
What?
Double 6.
Okay. With your it base 2 damage, which make it 4 plus 2, 6. Oh, yeah. You are beginning to be wet on your clothes because all the slime that's going out of the wounds you're making. Yeah, he just tried to crush you, but yeah, you take the occasion to just step aside, I guess.
Yeah, just sort of sidestep and chop my way in.
Jarvis, you see that the mantis is very badly wounded. You know, one of his legs looks like that. You know, he's kind of dripping from all the holes you made in it. What do you do, Jarvis?
And Jarvis, he says out loud, "Oh, I know just what to do here." And he tosses his crossbow down around his on its sling over his shoulder, and he just darts right under the beast. And he draws his sword and just does an overhead arching cut, trying to cut the lower thorax.
Okay, you will have a +1 on your roll. Since
5, so 6 on the dice, +4 for sword normally, 6, so that's 10. So and then with my +1, 11.
11, which is not enough. The mantis just at the last minute just got a little away. Julian, make a line check on that.
Very, very likely would have crushed him if he killed it.
Because you are moving on it, you know.
Yeah, it's thrashing a bit.
This is why this is a bad idea. If I got thrown down, I'm probably dead. That wasn't so good. 7.
Total of 7. Oh, yes, of course you are falling.
Oh no.
I've rolled a 1. Okay, you lose 1 hit point. You are.
Okay. It's a good one.
You are thrown on the ground, but you kind of roll. Yeah. So Julian, your move, you are on the ground. I guess that's what you do. You may you lose your round there, but Jasper,
Yeah.
yeah, this time that beast wants to finish with you, little dwarf. So you are doing the same with it.
Come get some.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll your dice. I'll tell you if you're able to
11.
beat it. Which is you're not fast enough.
Yeah.
Oh.
You lose 6 hit points, unless you have an armor.
I have armor.
Okay, you remove the points of armor, but yeah, you are bleeding that.
Okay.
Jarvis.
Jarvis. I think he dashes out, and as he's getting out from under the beast, he tries to just hack away at one of its limbs, one of its legs.
Try this because it's really fast. It seems to be very angry. Well, from the rolls I get.
So 6 on the dice, so 10 again. Unless
No.
I still have a +1, but I don't think I do.
You don't have you have the +1, but even with that, you're not fast enough. Julian.
Shit.
The beast is frantically moving, so yeah, because he wants really to get through the dwarf. But you are
Okay.
beside it. You have one of the leg just in front of you, Julian.
Jarvis, is your crossbow loaded?
No.
Or did you?
No, and it's slung over his shoulder right now.
Yeah. So, okay. You know what? I am in such low hit points that I really have to just take a dodge action and try and just like roll out of the way in case it's.
Right now, he's not. He's not. He's more concentrated on Jasper.
That is true. All right, then I'll go for it. I'll gather myself at my feet and try and take a slice at its leg.
Go ahead.
I hope it doesn't aim at me.
You have a +1, so you're rolling that.
Yeah.
That +1, why you weak me?
Okay. 11.
A total 11? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not enough. The leg is
Nah.
too fast. The leg just go past over your head, just trying to position itself. You weren't fast enough to slice it through. But Jasper, will you be fast enough?
All right. Let's find out. I'm going to do much the same. Not as good. 10.
It's not enough. Yes, the fragmentus once again makes you lose the same number of hit points as the attack before. It has hit another part of your body with his spiked legs.
All right.
Okay, Jarvis.
Oh, that enough of you, you big old bug. And he swings with his sword again. Oh, no. 4. I got 8. 9 with the +1.
No, not enough. It's turning around. He wants to take all of you one by one. Julian, he's got once again his attention is on Jasper,
Okay.
trying to swing it.
Leia, please swing true.
I need better armor if I'm going to be tanking, guys.
Critical.
The double 6,
Yeah.
which makes a total. Okay, yeah. So yeah, with all your strength, describe to me what is happening right now with Julian.
Well, after just being bloody, you just see streaks of both red and green all across Julian's face, like his blood and the insect's blood, and the bug just suddenly shifts his head straight towards him, and he sees the reflection. It's Thousand Eyes, and he just plunges straight forward, screaming unintelligibly.
which your sword just got all through, all into the body of the praying mantis. So you can feel something happening. The praying mantis is kind of falling down, which I will ask. Well, I will ask Jasper to do a dodge test, but this time without the weapon, without considering the weapon, because it's not attacking you.
No. Nope.
It doesn't work.
I rolled double one.
Double one.
No.
Yeah.
You're under.
Most definitely, you are under.
Okay. Okay, let's say you lose, considering your armor, you lose the same amount of hit points as an attack just the round before.
Awesome.
All right.
Followed by me yelling something along the lines of, "Get this bloody thing off me!"
And Jarvis, is he able to restore hit points to people with healing?
Healing is something you can do that, but while you're looking at the wounds of who are you looking right now?
Well, I was going to go right to Julian because he's just right there. Even though I'm sure I heard Jasper shout, but
Okay.
Julian probably looks like he's about to fall, just like the beast did. Even though
make a healing check to see if.
Not so bad. I got 9 on the dice, and let me check healing again. It's 6. So 9.
Oh, you're good.
So, yeah, 15.
Okay.
And what I do is I tear his sleeves off, his own sleeves, and I'm going to use those as band-aids and stuff.
Okay. You're doing that fast, which restores you 2 hit points.
Cool.
Oh.
Julian. Well, all the while, Jasper, you are under the beast. What are you doing?
I'm going to throw the beast off me.
Okay, so make a strength check, which will be a difficult one, but try it to see if you succeed.
Probably not. 5 plus my modifier 6, so 11.
Yeah, well, it's so heavy that you are pushing it, but you are exhaling from the effort of just trying to get it aside. All the while you are pushing that, you can see in the sky there are lots of black dots moving around.
Typical.
So
Yeah.
Jarvis will come running around by now, hopefully finished healing Julian, and he just grabs this dwarf by his pauldrons, or his shoulders, and just he tries to muscle him out from under.
All right, both
Yeah,
of
can I
you do
assist him?
Yeah. I'll do a strength check. Just tell me what you have.
I critted.
Oh, yeah.
I got a 9.
You just tossed them out.
I got frustrated. Get this off me.
Okay, and Jasper, what is your strength check, just to know?
I have so I rolled 2 6s and my modifier 6.
Oh yeah. Okay, just in time, because the more and more the dots are getting bigger in the sky, and you can hear, wings of insects, which sounds like the beetles that were there just before. They are coming back.
If the cart can't be used, I'll throw the body over my shoulder to make the rest of the way to our destination.
The cart can still be used. One of the wheel is kind of broken a little, but it's still
I'll fix
usable.
it later.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll fix you up when we get inside, mate.
Let me do the pulling.
So tell me. So you do. Then explain your exact.
I'll pull the cart.
And I'll get behind it, so I'm pushing.
And Julian.
Okay. Yep, I'm jumping in that cart.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just the 3 of us, huh?
And I'll hand you the crossbow.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and
I'll have to get myself one of these.
okay.
I'm quite good with them.
I got a 15 on a strength check for pulling it if I need to. So.
Yeah, well, okay, that's great. Okay, the cart is rolling. The broken wheel is going like that, but nevertheless, what you see, the swarm gets over Olden's body and the body of the mantis. It's kind of burying both of it. But there are still more beetles going your way, slowly but firmly.
Boys, you always gotta beat bugs.
And then you get across one of the building and you can see the entrance of the Singar temple, which has the symbol is some kind of a ring. You are going towards that?
Yeah, at this point, just because it's shelter.
Okay. You get near the door, which is, of course, closed. And you can hear the swarm going behind you.
I guess we best sneak in this door and get a cup of sugar ready for whoever answers.
Julian
What are you doing? You're knocking.
From having left Olden behind again.
Okay. Okay, you do all a persuade roll, which is a perception.
A persuade roll?
Persuade, yeah.
Okay.
9 with mod. Plus 3 mod.
Uh, 8.
He brushes his mustache to make sure it's all.
And Julian, are you doing something to try to... What are you doing, Julian?
Loading the crossbow.
Okay, you want me to do kind of a speak check again?
Well, what are you saying?
Please, grant us sanctuary. This is a matter of utmost importance concerning the well. I guess.
All right, that's okay. Right, I like that. Go ahead. Roll your persuade.
Okay, that's not great. That's 7. Yeah, it's crap.
All right. Yeah, you can. You know, there's some kind of a twister of insects, big insects going down your way. Some of them are landing on the walls of the buildings towards where you are. You have one last chance to try to open this door or make someone open it. Good.
If you have
Don't mention
claims
there's a
of
lot
being,
you can pick on the door, huh?
if you have claims of being good, open the door.
Okay, try to persuade once again.
Oh, there is a persuade. Oh,
Yeah, there's a persuade skill. You have 0.
okay, I was using the speak.
Well, the
Yeah,
speak can do too. Yeah, you know, Jarvis, you have +3 on persuade.
Yeah, but I rolled a 4 on the dice, so I think I ended up swearing.
Yeah, I rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10.
Yeah.
All right. So. All right. So with 10, yeah, it's enough. You know, you can hear some of the locks click, 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 going behind the door. Yeah, a big door opening, and you can see some kind of a priest with a large eyes looking at you and looking at the sword. Hurry! Hurry!
I'll drag everything in real quick.
Yeah, Jarvis will put his shoulder into it.
Okay.
Into the cart.
Who was behind?
I'm on
Jarvis.
the back.
Yeah. Well, you have 2 beetles trying to bit you.
I'll let him keep biting because I'm more focused on getting this inside until I'm past the threshold.
One of them is biting you, and okay, you can lose.
I got 1 armor.
armor, so you will
I
lose.
got my shield on my back. It's not equipped or whatever.
Well, you still lose three hit points.
Cool.
So as you enter, the priest pushes the door. Dong. You still have on your shield. There's the beetle who has bitten you. Who is there, still there, and trying to bite you again.
And
Can I shoot the crossbow? I have the crossbow pointed right at it.
Okay.
I think he has to.
So you try to crossbow it, Julian.
Yep.
Right.
Hopefully I don't roll critical fail.
Well, he's on the shield, the beetle. So you have Try this.
Okay, awesome. That's 11 plus 12 total.
Okay, your quarrel go exactly where the beetle is, and the beetle is pushed away with the quarrel, slams on the door, fall on his back. You can see his little legs going like that, trying to get back on his feet. But since he has a quarrel planted in it, he has difficulty to get back on his little legs.
Yeah.
It's an easy target if you want to finish it.
Is there one still on me?
Yeah, that's the one who was on you.
There's only one. That was the last one.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would, just draw my sword and I'd go finish it while it's pinned to the wall. Just hack it up real good.
Okay.
And I'd help them shut the door too if it's not already been clack 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 clack. Shut.
Yeah, but you can hear that on the door. Okay. And you have a priest, the guy with large eye, quite an old man, with a white robe with some golden lines on it. Goldens. I don't know how to call it, but collars and the bracer.
Oh, jewelries and.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's got vestments.
Yeah, exactly. And he's looking at you. You're quite lucky that I hurt you, but you were quite. It was quite dangerous tonight to get out. The moon was full, and we all heard what was flying around.
Well, our quest was more important.
Yes, I understand you hit whiskey.
I've lost a lot of blood, but we are here to see Logar. To have a friend here, resurrected.
Yeah. He's half hearing you because he's interested in what's in the cart, like if he was attracted to it, and he's looking at.
Priest, eh? And Jarvis approaches this priest and he says, I know you're not in this for the money, but Jarvis palms him his coins, which is about a dozen gold coins. It's the last money that Jarvis has on him. He says, this is for the temple, though, and we are very thankful for what you've done letting us in here.
He's taking the money, but he looks at the body with some concern.
But, and then I make the full reveal of the body. I pull the tarp back, and I tell him, our man, Holden, he told us that there is something of great import to be done with this man here, Zachary.
I'll tell the other members of my order, but come with me. You are in some kind of that's an entrance. The entrance is quite large with some torches attached to the wall. You see other carts kind of parked all around. And there's another door that looks like the one you just entered, a little shorter door, more normal door in its size. And he's going there, and he says, well, wait for me to come back with the informations.
Can you also come back with whiskey?
I'll see what I can do with that.
Alright, I'm just gonna sit
And,
over here and bleed. I'll be fine.
Yes, I definitely need a priest to do some priesting. Like, yeah.
You are
Man,
you are in,
no,
you are in the
no,
temple of
no.
Singar. We will take care of you. And he's opening the door with one of his key to unlock the door and go through it.
Jarvis,
Otherwise, you're left alone here. There's there's a stable with some horses in it.
Jarvis will say to Julian, "You rest now," and he'll snatch back his crossbow again. And but yeah, he'll go.
Remind me to get one of those. I really like that crossbow.
Did I manage to grab my great axe on the way out, or is it still lying on the street somewhere?
It's
I would
lying on
probably
the street.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Jarvis will go get a count of how many horses. Or did you say you saw 3 from there? Or he'll go look in the stables and see what's up.
There are 4 horses.
Okay.
Well, you know that once in a while there may be priests of Singar going around the streets to get some wounded into their own carts and bring them, cases, final cases. They rarely go into the slums, but they will do it in the White City and the Merchant and Artisan District. Yeah, they'll go with what they can, but they can't heal everyone. So yeah, they're managing. Go ahead.
Sorry. My character would be like typical, high up priest, like above the rest. Can't be bothered to see us little slum dogs.
So Jarvis, just for a few moments, he finds like some carrots or apples in the stables, and he feeds a few of the horses and he pets them and stuff. But then he's back out and he looks at Jasper and he says, "It's not true about the horses." And
All right.
But he just continues to wait it out for the return of the priester.
All right. Well, the doors opens up with this priest that welcomed you. He's accompanied with 3 women. Well, 2 younger girls who are not, are more. They are not dressed as priests. They just dressed as servants. They are going towards Julian. 2 young humans, and there's a woman. Quite aged woman, looks like an elf, and she's going towards you gracefully and looks at you.
Hello.
Okay, you have brought the dead body of a priest of Soilade within our walls.
But I mean, all the priests are aligned, all are in alliance, aren't they not? You're all members of the Good Council, and
You'll have to forgive our friend. He's a halfling, and therefore is not real bright.
Well, okay, may I introduce myself? I'm a priestess of Singar. My name is Kimmy. And I welcome you within the walls of the temple, but I do not agree with the fights and the rebellion and all, but we're working hard to get back what's ours. The Shining Well has healing properties, and it's normal and should be owned by our religion. So the priest of Soilade here, why? We have so many problems with some of the Soilade, the more fanatics of the Soilade. Some Soilade members attacked some of our faithfuls in the streets, faithfuls who wanted to heal.
Well, what better way to make your claim than to prove your worth by bringing back those that are your opponents?
Of course. But we can't. I don't have the power to bring back a dead body like that.
Okay. We were misinformed. Do you
Maybe.
also not have any whiskey?
But
The
certainly
man,
the great Logang can bring back the dead.
Argent. Yeah.
Largant.
Oh, I thought you said Logang.
Logain is a bad guy from Dragon Age.
That is true.
Kimmy, while you're saying that, the both girls are kind of tending your wounds. They are quite skilled in that. Probably they have some kind of a formation within the walls of the temple, which brings you back 3 more hit points. While you mentioned whiskey, the man who has welcomed you at first gives you a bottle of wine. That's all we have.
Alright, well, I appreciate it.
And Jarvis will say, you say you don't have the power to bring this man back, but maybe you do, and you're not allowed to talk to us about it. But what do you say of this? And I'll nudge our newly rejuvenated halfling. Show him the water.
The vial.
You're certain?
I didn't say
No.
give it to him.
Okay. Well, then I pull out the flask.
Kimmy, the elder elf of Stengar, looks at the vial, and her eyes shows some sort of excitement, something you don't see usually in elves, especially elves in front of other races, because elves doesn't want to show that much emotion
Mm-hmm.
in front of lower races than themselves.
Well, this vial contains not just any water of the well, but very special water of the well. Our friend here, Zachary, will be able to tell us more, and he is the
Say-
only one that is able to open the vial.
You say Zachary, and she's looking at the body. Are you telling me that is Zachary, that sage of Soilade?
And Jarvis will unceremoniously completely uncover the body and hold its head up so that she can see the tattoos. Unless they were on the arm. Wherever the tattoos were, he'd make sure they're presented.
So you want Largan to bring this man back, as I understand.
Yes.
Well, they do. I'm just along for the ride and the drink.
Of course. Largan is not here.
Okay.
What? Where else would he be at this time of crisis?
He's got away to meditate, and he didn't really tell us where. But he's meditating on some new dangers that came around the city lately with this rebellion, the gods of magic from the south. He's really just from, yeah.
Something like this. I show her the parchment.
And she's taking it and she's reading it. Well, where have you found this word?
The other guy that was killed. He had it on him.
Perhaps they were the attackers and they left this parchment as a message.
Yes. Susan, god of magic.
Stuka Krui.
Right.
Yes.
Like I said, Susan.
Susan.
That's how
Yeah,
dwarves
of course.
pronounce it.
They are claiming the well because they think that their god just put the magic in it. but they are more dangerous than the others who are claiming the well. And I've heard that they got to meet some of the important speakers of the other religions just to kill them. And I've heard that one of their sorcerers is able to get invisible, and he can destroy whoever he wants with fire.
Well, he sounds charming.
Then more reason to bring back the head of this church, to form an alliance and beat out this common enemy in the Church of Susan.
Okay.
To cat.
Yeah. Can I have the vial? And she's have her hand towards you.
This vial was entrusted with me to carry.
Yeah, give it to her.
I am the vial carrier. Like the ring barrier.
Give her the vial. We don't have a use for it. I mean, unless you plan on selling it, which really kind of low.
I put my hand over the vial and Julian's hand, and Jarvis says, "I think we'll be keeping this till we meet up with this lodging."
Oh, come on, guys. Yes. Give them the damn vial so that they can use it to heal us.
With my old age, I can remember.
They can't. It has to be happened.
Sorry?
Sorry,
are you under the impression that they can heal us with it? Is that what they said?
It's what that vial, that water is for. That's what he's known for. Largent heals with the waters. The vial has the waters in it.
It would actually be a really good idea to wait for lodging then. You're right.
Alright, guys.
Kimmy is saying, with my old age, I can remember this vial where it comes from. I just want to try something.
Should we trust her? Actually, you know what? I'm going to detect lie.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I have a thing for that. Detect lie.
Actually, I'll probably try that as well.
Well, okay, sure. Okay. 9.
And I got a... It's +5, so 11.
Wow, shit. +5?
Yeah. I'm good at telling if people are lying.
Well, it's an elf. I guess you don't really trust elf if we go with the classics. But she's not even, she's quite firm in what she's doing. Her hand is not moving, her face is not moving. She really wants to have that vial in her hand. You just don't really know why, but you don't. Well, she's a priest of Singar. Okay, she's not supposed to be someone bad.
You can't meditate forever, ma'am.
Okay, well, because I think I trust her, I will hand her the vial.
She takes a vial and she looks at it. You can see the gleam, the shine in the water gleam in her eyes. And she's looking at it, and she just tried to opens it. You see her hand shaking. You see her lips are quite tight.
And Jarvis just starts laughing.
And she hands back the vial to Julian. I guess if you have it, it's because someone gave it to you, and it was very dear to him. Very important for him to have it to you.
Yeah.
Sure. He was a good guy. He's dead now, being eaten by bugs, which is not great.
Kimmy is saying, okay, the vial is tightly closed as what I remember from its story. The only person that can open it is the one who can really claim the well. And I've heard rumors that Soylade was the one claiming that he could open the vial.
I can open it. I have an axe around here.
No, there's a powerful magic with that vial. Your axe will break before the bottle.
Ooh, is that a challenge?
If you want to please yourself, I will not be impressed by your demonstration in any way.
Well, I haven't pleased myself since I was a teenager. But,
I can offer you shelter for the night, and we can tell you tomorrow when the full moon will be gone, where Largan might be. I will have to ask my counselor here, the man who has welcomed you, to I will have a conversation with him to decide what information I will give to you, because if it may fire up that rebellion once again, I may not be willing to give you those informations, but since it's Soylade here, since it's Zachary here,
would you also...
Joel? We've lost Joel. Okay, we'll wait for him to come back. Oh, you're still there, Joel?
Yeah, I'm still here.
I missed your last sentence.
Okay. I was just gonna ask her. If she can also take care of the body, like do the incense and stuff like that to make it not smell and stuff like that.
We'll do the minimum since Zachary would want a proper Soylade type of ceremony, but since you want him to be back from the dead, it will just be some sort of treatment to slow the decay of his body. And then she just looked at both girls that were there, and both girls kind of look at Kimmy as if she was talking to them, through the mind. And she looks at both girls are looking at you. We will show you your rooms, my lords.
Oh, lords. Huh. We called them lord before.
Okay. So the girls you are entering the door, you are going through corridors into the building of Singar. That's the first time. You see there are many points where there are buckets, some kind of small fountains with water in it. And there are many plants growing here and there. Most of them are, you can guess that these are medicinal type of plants. Many things that are edibles, and you are entering a chamber with five beds. Only 3 of them will be taken by you, obviously. The place is very clean, very quiet. There are incense in the air. You can smell some perfumes and spices.
So a little bit of food and water.
Yeah, only vegetables and water. There's no meat.
Of course.
Yeah, Jarvis will dig into some of that food, jam it down his gullet, and slam some water too.
I'll just curl up on the floor and go to sleep underneath one of the beds.
Yeah. So I turn to the girls. I say, thank you ever so much for your church's generous hospitality. We all will seek to repay you for it.
We'll tell our masters about it, and they're bowing both at the same time, and they're going out.
Oh, but one moment. So I imagine that in the morning she'll want us to meet her in her council chamber. Where can we find it?
will come to serve you some food, and we'll tell you by then.
Certainly.
Okay.
Of course.
They're going away. Well, the rooms, unless you want to do something into the place, sleeping will give you back 1 hit point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to be in the fetal position in front of the fireplace.
Was the door locked by chance?
You can you're not locked in there. You can lock the door if you want.
No, I am definitely sneaking out.
So you
Like she said that there were things that she might want to tell us. I think.
so you want to find about where is Kimmy?
Yes. I was
All right.
hoping one of those girls would let it slip, but I guess I'll have to do it the hard way.
You let both of
Right.
you let him go.
Jarvis is asleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jasper's asleep. He's
Okay.
he's had a long day.
So, Julian, your ear is calming down while you are going farther away from the snoring, the chorus
Okay.
of snorings. All right,
So,
you're searching for the place. Okay, we'll do it with the die roll. You just do a track check or track
awesome.
or
Yes. Okay. Tracking. That's 2. Okay, that's 11. Awesome.
which is quite a good roll. Okay, it's quite easy to find out that there's a place, more important place. You can hear voices. You can, well, you can make out the voice of Kimmy in the echo. So you're going. You can see a door, which is closed, but in the cracks in the door and under the door, you can see some lights. Probably some sort of a lantern or a torch lighting what is inside the room behind that door, and you can hear a conversation.
So I'm going to sneak up to the door.
Yeah.
So make a stealth check.
Yeah.
Yes,
That would be that.
Okay, that is 13.
Okay, you
Yeah.
are able to make it to the
I
door.
got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I can see that. So you are hearing Kimmy talking to the man. Guildford, I can afford that Zachary can be the one. But man, if he's the one, he will be. You know, Zachary, he would be willing to help us. You know, Zachary wasn't. He too wasn't in the favor of rebellion. I know, but how can you tell all the fanatics that pray for Soylate too? I don't know, man. We have no authority in this city. We're just the gods. We are just the ones who heals. But I thought that this vial was long lost, and if he can opens it, it means that Soylade is the real, the real god who has put the magic in it. Yes, man. But I think we could tell those strangers about where Largan may be. Largan can bring back Soylade. Anyway, that's what we're doing. Soylade is an important one. We're getting him back to the life. Maybe our mission. Then you have a small silence. Okay, we'll tell the strangers tomorrow. All the while, Julian, you can hear footsteps going your way in the corridor.
Uh, can I? Are they coming up from the way of my bedroom, or from the other corridor?
Another corridor that you didn't get to yet.
Well, I think I've heard enough, so I'm gonna try and sneak away again. Do I have to make another roll?
Yeah, they make a sneak. Well, it's stealth, yeah. Is it stealth?
Yeah, stealth. Okay, 12. 2 plus 4.
All right. Well, by the corner of your eyes, while you're going away, you can see that these are the two girls coming with some kind of a bucket towards the door where Kimmy was with Guilford, and they're knocking the door. Mistress, it's us. Okay. So you're getting back to the room. It's easy to get back to the room. You just to follow the snoring noises.
Wait. I want to hear. I guess I stop and I hear what's in this bucket, if I can.
Thank you, my young ones. You will be Singar will always take care of your health. And she takes the bucket, and both girls are going away.
And I suppose
What are you doing, Julian?
Should I try my luck? Yeah. I think.
I was just going to say, you probably won't get that 1 hit point because you've been sneaking around all night instead of sleeping.
You need that hit point.
I do. I mean, what would
Well,
you
I think you
possibly
probably already
in a
lost
pocket
that hit
would
point.
be?
I was just mentioning it because you're already sneaking. Like,
Yeah. Okay, I think I head back to my room.
All right. You fall asleep. You are still hurt, by the way.
Yep.
You get your hit point back. And by the morning, there's a small chime sounding in your room. A fine chime, a fine sound. Ding, 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 ding. With a little wire, you can guess that someone on the other side of the door is pulling it.
I guess one of us should. I'll probably still be kind of asleep because I was up all night.
I think that's for us.
Getting.
Yeah, I'll go answer the damn door.
Okay.
Yes.
You open it.
Yeah.
Okay. You see both girls smiling with a plate with fresh fruits.
Oh yes.
It's good for you.
Bring it on in. Thank you, girls. Jarvis is he's throwing it down.
Yeah, and you are happy to have fresh fruits from the season. We have our own garden. You can find better ones, Mr. Dwarf. You can take a pear. It's good for you.
Yeah, no.
We know that pears are good for the blood of the dwarfs. That's what's our best research from our masters told us.
No. Now, if you had some nice mushroom-covered bread, I might go for that.
We see what we can find. When you're ready, you can go that way. And she's pointing the way that Julian has got yesterday during his little excursion. Mistress Kimmy is waiting for you.
Oh, good.
You guys want to take a 15-minute break?
15.
Or like 5-minute break, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, both girls are going away. See,
Yeah, just a
see
quick,
you a little later.
Okay, yeah, I could fill up a drink or something.
Yeah,
Sure.
just quick bathroom break.
Cool.
Oh, you mean a real world?
Yeah.
Yes,
Is that
sorry.
all right?
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, well, we could do that. I would. I guess. Well, personally, I think I would take one too. So, 5 minutes, guys.
Perfect.
Sure.
Yeah,
Cool.
5 minutes.
And then we'll go see what Kimmy has to say.
Sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Oh no, that's okay. I was too much in the game.
Okay, I'll see you in a couple.
Okay.
Hear me all right?
No.
Hmm?
That was me being
Can
facetious.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's a pretty fun game so far.
Sure. A little past my bedtime, I'm afraid.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little weird getting a notification of the episode going up that I'm currently involved in filming.
Oh. Sorry, that box there. Is that exploding kittens?
Say again? Oh, this?
Is that
Yeah.
yeah? Is that exploding kittens? Awesome.
It is. I backed the Kickstarter for it.
Yeah.
And my favorite bit is not working. The box makes It also looks at the box itself. If you look, let me see if I can hold it up for the camera. Looks like a litter box inside. So. But yeah, back to Kickstarter for it. It's nifty.
Yeah,
I have lots of random and weird things around the room, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I still have to play. I have to play with my friend soon. He got it, and I haven't got a chance yet.
Yeah, I've got that one. I've got Epic card game, Star Realms, Heat. Got a number of the little indie card games out there.
Yeah, I got a few copies of Munchkin and stuff like that.
Yeah, Munchkin's definitely a fun game. I've wasted many an hour with friends playing Munchkin. But, and of course, I've got my role-playing games on that shelf and that shelf and that shelf and that shelf. And lots of games. Although at least a couple of shelves are just riffs.
I used to like that a lot when I was a little younger. Not that I'm so old.
I still love the setting. The rules, not so much. But the setting is definitely pretty cool.
I always really liked it. The artwork just really, it like hit every heartstring for me. I just loved it. All the black and white artwork from the 90s. And
yeah. They're doing a Kickstarter for a Savage Worlds port of it.
Groovy.
Yeah.
Or riffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the big thing going around. You know, I think it's one after 7C who has break records. I think the riffs one might be big.
Yeah, I mean they're probably going to hit their 300,000 word or $300,000 net stretch goal. Wow. So that'll be nice.
Well, yeah. Well, many people has problems with the Palladium system, and I guess that Savage World might fix that. You know, you can enjoy the World of Rift with a more popular system. All right.
Yeah, I just got Savage Worlds. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. Well, I have it in there. You know, I haven't tried it yet, but I have it in my collection. Right. So, you have eaten or not? And yeah, so you know that Kimmy is waiting for you.
As we enter the room, oh, sorry, go ahead. My bad.
I was going to say before we leave the room, and you know, I make sure at the door that the girls aren't there. I tell my two friends about what I had done last night and what I had heard.
Well, there wouldn't have been time. They woke me up. They woke Jarvis up. I was just going to say, as we enter Kimmy's room, Jarvis is cracking into a fresh apple that they brought him. He's got a big smile on his face.
All right. All right. Well, Kimmy is looking at you a very, a very severe way. He's accompanied with, by Guildford. Well, you don't know that he's called like that way, but Julian is guessing at his name, the man who has welcomed you. Yeah. They're not alone. They are with some guards. The guards of the gods of Singar as scimitars, but rarely use it because it's not in the will of their gods to wound people, but to heal them. But still, they have some sort of protection. They also are dressed with white tones with some golden through it. And Kimmy's looking at you. We decided to tell you about what was Largan doing lately. Yes, we decided that it might be important to let Zachary come back to life. So you want to know where he is?
Indeed, I believe it would serve us quite well in our the goal put upon us by the man Holden.
Sure.
He got away.
Absolutely.
He was searching for the hive. He wanted to meet the queen of the Provians. Even though it's hard to communicate with those, Largant come to their help quite often, and he found a way to maybe communicate with them. So you have to find about in the ruins of Olgar. He wanted to meet them. Olgar, which is an ancient city, we're just opening something here, an ancient city that is on the island, and there are some ruins just a little out of the slums of the city. Yeah. So Largant wanted to meet with Brood Mother Farline, as we know her.
All right.
You just have to convince him about that. Bring the vial, show it to him, he'll understand.
Sounds like an easy sell to me.
It should.
But
Unless
do you think he's still alive?
Probably. He can handle himself quite easily when it comes to his own life. But, well, we hope that the priest of the Suka god, the god of magic,
Susan.
Yeah. We do hope that they don't get to him before you.
Alright.
Is there any way we could recognize a follower of Sue? Yeah. A simple garment,
Those
something of the
mages,
sort?
well, those mages always have a staff with them. And, well, the one that seems very active, at least in the console, from what I've heard, is called Brolbron, a dark-haired human, very dangerous. Feels like he has...
Humans are dodgy. They're all too tall.
I concur.
I would ask, before we take off from here, not for myself, but for my friends, would you give them another round of healing from your beautiful angels over there?
I can help you with that. I can do it myself, in fact. And she's getting near you. And she's looking at you, Jasper, Kimmy.
Yeah.
Do you still have some wounds?
Yes, I do.
Oh, let me check that out, Mr. Dwarf. And she reaches out her hands, touches you where the wound is, and just close her eyes. And you can feel something, some kind of a connection, something is circulating in your wound. And yeah, you can feel that she's taking some sort part of your hurt. I'll just check a healing spell. It works. They didn't take notes on that. Magic. So, healing.
Jarvis will just say, "Oh, you're so kind, madam."
She doesn't hear. Well, she doesn't hear you, but boom. D45. Okay, 5 hit points you get back.
Oh, well. Thank you, ma'am. Swing by the shop any time. I'll do some free metal work for you.
Yeah. When she gets back, she still she looks faint a little, and you can see in her hands there's some kind of a hole that is closing itself, as if she had someone stabbed her hand with a blade. And she's looking at you, Julian, you little one. Are you still hurt?
A bit, yes, quite.
And she's kind of looking at you, and oh yeah, you had burns from bites of beetles, and she's just reaching her hand, and with the same thing, she just can feel some electricity going through you. You get back 5 hit points. And Jarvis, do you have a wounds to
Oh, no,
heal?
ma'am. I couldn't. Thank you. You've done so much already.
That's okay. And she sits down. May Singar guide you, even though you pray Soilade.
Huh, I do.
Very considerable, ma'am, and to you as well.
I
So
love
you are-
power, so yes.
So you are taken back to towards the exit by the two girls.
Oh, I guess we see the horses there. Yes. Did your mistress happen to mention that we would have steeds to help us on this journey?
No, they didn't tell us about that. But
Oh, well.
yeah, they're looking at the horses too. You want a horse?
It would certainly be helpful to bring this body with us. Yes.
You know how to ride?
I
Nope.
do kind of want to ride. Yes.
I'll walk.
Well, I guess my mistress. I have to ask her, but I don't know how much time it will take to have an answer on that.
We don't need the horse.
2 feet and a heartbeat.
Also, halflings are too short to ride horses.
And speaking of our halfling, sorry, it
Say-
looked like you wanted to
Yeah.
say something to us this morning, but didn't have the chance.
Once we leave. Perhaps.
Excellent, excellent. And Braun squares off, and not Braun, Jarvis squares off. He's sort of retightening his boots and getting his belt all lined up, and he's ready to trek.
All right. So you have you know where the probably maybe even you may have visited the ruins of Olgar. You just have, the basics of the houses. You have to go through some ghettos to get there. So, unless you want to go shopping or something like that, we can directly go towards that scene.
I'm down with going towards that scene, personally.
Indeed.
Well, I would like to shop, perhaps.
Well,
Gave all my money to the temple.
in the ghetto tower, going through there you may know some spots to buy stuff. It depends on what you need.
Okay. What kind of ranged weapons are available? And what are their prices? Because
Okay.
a sling is pretty bad ranged weapon.
Yeah, you feel that you need something else. I will try to get you. Okay, all the money you have, there's some kind of currencies on your sheet. I'll translate all that in gold pieces. These are all gold pieces.
Yeah.
So,
I'll just add everything up as gold? Or?
yeah, these are just gold.
Okay.
Well,
So
I'll go with
I
prices that I know. You know this book,
have,
the one with Mr. on it.
I've read it. 15. I have 17 and a half gold.
Okay, I'll go with the prices in there. I'm more comfortable with that.
Yeah,
Okay,
well, I think I paid 17 gold for this crossbow right here.
Okay, the weapons in there, how do they cost? You want a bow? It costs a short bow is 25.
What are you proficient with?
Oh,
Well, yeah.
I'm proficient with a crossbow.
You want a crossbow? It should cost you 30
Yeah.
gold piece.
Ooh.
I ain't got no coin to spare. Gave it all away.
You know it wasn't necessary to give it all away.
I've spent it all on booze with my dwarven friend here, if I hadn't.
Oh,
No.
I know that doesn't make him any happier, me saying it.
when we're done with our little jaunt and conversation, I'll make you something. I'm sure I can make you something.
Okay. Well, you obviously there's no crossbow that are on rebate right now. Yeah. But okay, while you're going through now you are in the ghettos. You know there are some elf tents. Just a drapery with some pikes and all it. And yeah, there are some provisions going around with some people all around. Okay, but you can see that there are some forests in your vision where some ruins of Olgar can be found. If you have to walk a while, half a day to go there. So you're going there.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. When you get there, you can see that it has rained the day before in that places. Okay, it's quite far from where you were, and yeah, you can see traces of a person who have passed there recently. There's a human that has passed there, but that's all. You can see traces of provisions too. Some traces of provisions that has got around that place.
I imagine we follow the tracks of the human, right?
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
All right. Okay, so you're so you're following them, and then you begin to see some of the runes that are there. There's lots of provisions around, and you can see some of them. They are ignoring you, but they are communicating. Touching their probes together, and well, there's lots of provisions activity around there, and usually they're not in the runes. Yeah. So. But the traces of the human is going between some of the runes, and at some point there's more grass, so you don't see the traces. It kind of vanish unless you want to really try to track them. Do you try to track?
Yeah, I could try and track.
I would, I guess, I'm proficient in it, so Jarvis would try to.
Yeah, I got 7 total.
Okay.
At 8.
8. Vanish, but at some point you can do a find test. Let's try that. You can do it to Jasper with your character Jeremiah.
Okay.
I'm not
do a fine
proficient in it, but can I just roll on it?
Yeah. Roll 2d6.
So I got 7 on the dice.
And you said it would be under find hide?
Yeah.
Okay. 11.
All right. 11 for Jeremiah and Julian.
Yeah, fine.
Jarvis kneels down and he tastes the dirt.
Oh.
How
11
much?
as well.
Okay. Well, Jasper.
Does it taste tangy?
Okay, Jasper.
I think that was probe and done.
Looking around, Jasper, you can see that there you can hear in fact that there's someone talking not that far from here.
All right.
You can hear echoes, and you can mostly guess where it comes from.
I'll start heading that direction.
Okay. So going that direction, you can hear more and more, and the guy who's talking is mumbling something, is chanting, in fact, and yeah. So as you get nearer, you can see the half a wall that is still standing from a room. You can see from the shoulders up to the head someone. Well, the back of someone, an old man, with seemingly he has golden hair, but he seems to be someone old. You see that, Jasper?
All right. Hey, old fella.
He's half turning to you, and you see that the man. You don't know him personally, but Largant, you're probably sure is him. You know, he looks like what you've heard of that character.
You Largart?
Yes, I am.
Excellent.
You are?
Jasper Bloodstone? Mastersmith. Nice to meet you. We have a body here for you.
Yeah. Okay. Who sent you?
We were just in council with
I
him.
will take this.
Yeah. And
we'll
you are a little.
Yeah, let the short one talk. I'm sure he'll persuade you into something. Probably to give him your purse.
Right.
Yeah,
Do all a find check, by the way. There's some Provians walking around you. Some of them are probing you.
Okay, well, that was a crit. Awesome.
You had a crit?
Yeah, like, unused.
Okay. As you are going to talk, Julian.
I got a 14, by the way.
You had 14. Okay,
Yeah.
both of you. There's something strange you can see from behind, away from Largant. Something strange is you see a tree, but it's kind of blurred, and something is going around. You know, it's a tree far behind it, but something is blurred. Like if the tree was blurred and something was going on, and you can hear something.
Okay,
Someone's talking.
This is going to be a dumb idea, but that seems to be our MO tonight. I'm going to throw an axe at the distortion.
Wait,
Okay.
What? Wait, what?
Okay,
You
make
just
the
see me
roll.
go.
Make the roll.
Is there an interrupt function? of any kind?
Well. In fact, you are faster than Jasper. If you want to do something, you can do it.
But we are
I
simultaneous
just want to try and
actions.
catch it.
Yes, but yeah. But no,
Like,
Jasper,
I'll do an unarmed thing to.
well, try an unarmed. Okay, do an unarmed check and do your roll for your throw.
Okay.
And if you roll
Yeah.
higher than it's unarmed, you were fast enough to throw it.
Okay.
Well, if Jarvis sees the dwarf throwing his axe, he's gonna like take his crossbow and shoot at whatever he sees too, just like shoot him from the hip.
I can't catch an arrow as well. I rolled a 7. God damn.
Okay, go ahead. Your axe.
Yeah. Do I use my axe or my range bonus?
The range bonus is just there to tell you. Well, no, you take your axe.
Okay. So my axe is 3. So yeah, 11.
I got 9 with my mod on my crossbow.
Okay.
I hate this. This is bad.
Your axe doesn't quite reach what is there, and your crossbow just hit, not a feather, but a leaf just. But Largan is kind of surprised with what's going on. It's just turns around, and you see from the blur, you see some kind of a fireball appearing and going towards Largan and blowing him.
And I start reloading my crossbow.
Okay.
I guess we did have to shoot at it. My mistake.
When in doubt, America.
Largan, you don't see him. He just fell down. You see the Provians are walking around frantically, and some kind of panic going around. So, okay, just making some calculations here. Okay. So, what are you doing? It will begin with Jarvis.
I'll be probably still reloading my crossbow.
Okay, you're reloading. Julian.
Shit. So. So the Provians aren't attacking, right? They're just
they're just
running.
panicking and going away.
Okay. Well, I mean, until we see this thing, I guess I just want I take out my short sword and dodge whatever is coming next. Hopefully, I dodge the next fireball. So.
Well, there's plenty of places to hide if you want. Some rubbles, some parts of old houses from that ruins.
Okay, I'll try and take cover behind some rubble, behind a column.
Okay, Jasper.
I am going to charge that distortion, yelling, "Booze and eulogies!"
All right, so you're making a run at it.
Yeah.
Okay, I will just check.
In this particular case, I'm actually trying to tackle. I'm trying to grab whatever's in that distortion.
Okay. Since it wasn't it wasn't that near, that distortion has time to do something.
Sure.
So you have a fireball going your way. At how much it does damage, but let's see how it works. Okay. Okay, you're losing. You have an armor.
Yeah.
Well, you would lose 7 hit points. Reduce your armor from it.
Okay.
You have a blast. You're still you're still quite healthy.
Yeah.
And okay, Jarvis, your crossbow is loaded. You just heard that explosion. You can see the hand of Largan trying to get on his feet, and he's kind of burned. Yeah. What are you doing?
I'll run and I'll kneel between Largan and the distortion throwing the fireballs, and I'll take aim. I'll just shoot at it right where I think the fireballs are coming from again.
Yeah, you're not sure, but
Yep.
you get taking a guess. Roll.
Shoot from the hip. 4, 5, 6. So 10 with my mod.
Okay. No. Your quarrel is going away. Julian.
Shit. Like, there is nothing I could do. I wish I could. I guess I could take my sling and throw at it.
Try something.
Like the, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna throw a rock at it. Hopefully that
Go
works.
ahead.
David and Goliath.
Yep. Exactly. Shoot, that was 4. Yeah. Okay. That's just a 6.
Okay, yeah, there's a rock going on the air. And okay, Jasper. You're still
close.
on the run.
Yeah, I'm charging him.
Okay, now do an unarmed attack.
Jarvis yells out, "Kick him in the jimmy!"
Okay, no, we'll do it in 2 steps. Do a find check just before. Because,
All right, my fine
Awesome,
check
awesome.
comes up with a 12.
which is quite good. You have an idea of, yeah, you can see some grass that has been, as if something crushed it. I don't know if the right word, but
Sure.
kind of-
Pressed
yeah.
mid
Okay.
path.
Yeah. So you guess that it might be there. You're doing an unarmed attack.
Yeah.
Let's try this. Oh,
Oh, not a great roll. So total of 8.
yeah. So okay. So yeah, you're trying to cackle, but something just pushes you in the back, and you are thrown in the ground on the ground.
Okay.
That thing, though, you think it's moving.
Okay.
You have an idea of where it's moving. Jarvis.
So Jarvis, he's going to throw his crossbow just near
Throw the
Julian.
crossbow.
Near
Okay.
Julian, not at the beast. Near Julian, and it's got 5 arrows and a quiver on it. But then he just draws his sword and his shield, and he goes towards where he saw the dwarf Jasper go in, and that's his action. He's going to also try to find this thing in there.
Do a find check.
Awesome. 6, 7. I got 8 on the dice. 6, 7, 8, and my find I think is 0. So yeah, 6. So 8.
You really don't know where it is. Okay, so let's go with Julian.
And so it's not loaded, and there's 5 shots on it in the little coral on it.
So I am going to take the crossbow. What I'm thinking is that this encounter will be impossible if we can't see him. We need to make him reveal himself.
Yep.
You'll have sheets of blood running out of him when I'm done cutting at him.
Blood.
Okay.
You know what? I think I know what to do.
Okay. Well, what is your plan?
So I'm going to throw the crossbow on my back, and I'm going to take out the vial.
All right.
I say, Brobin. Or Brobin? How did you
Bargain?
say it?
Probing?
Brogren.
Brobin.
Yeah, the mage of praying Susan. Brogren.
Brobrin. Hey, Brobrin. You ugly bastard. Show yourself. This is what you're after, right? Well, come get it.
And I'm going to throw it over my neck, and I'm actually going to run.
All right.
Or
Perfect.
throw it back in my coat and run.
Okay, Jasper, what are you doing? You are on you are on the ground. What are you doing?
I'm
You have a
gonna-
general idea of where it has gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce up and try and grab it again.
So, okay. Yeah. Well, I'll make you a dexterity check on that, since you have to do lots of stuff in order to get on your feet, and
Sure.
just an agility test, a dexterity test.
I got a 7 on the dice, and my dexterity modifier is 3. So
10.
10.
Well, you are able to get on your feet, but not able to reach it. You can. I will make you a fine test. The other rounds. That's all you could have done.
Okay.
So, yeah. Well, there's a fireball. Well, at this moment you see a fireball coming out of nowhere, directly towards Julian.
So basically, I am like basically running, so trying to dodge. I'm guessing. So
Yeah.
I guess
Okay.
it could be the roll.
Unfortunately, I think there's nothing to do against that. When it reaches explode,
Wait, what?
no saving throw, no. No, the fireball is quite. Your armor protects
It's a good
you
one.
from how many points?
From 1 point.
How many points do you have left? Just to, I have the number in my
Okay,
hand.
so it does. Wait, I had 11 health. It does how much damage to me?
Okay, you are fully health. You're at your full health.
Yes.
You lose it. Well, with your armor counted, you lose 8 hit points.
What?
And you come kind of fall down, and
Yeah, it's a fireball.
So wait, he doesn't make any kind of roll for.
Hold fast,
No,
half-man.
no, it's like a good old D&D. There's nothing you can do against that.
Yeah, it's a fireball. It's not like a fire arrow or a lance or something. It
Yeah.
hits the area you're in,
Well,
not you.
the Argor version of it says no saving throw, but armor will reduce damage. Okay, Jarvis. Yeah, you saw where the fireball came from.
All right. Can I make an advance on it? Can I get into melee with it?
Do a fine check.
Fine check.
You see,
4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7. I got no mods.
you can't really make it. You're not sure where to hit.
Then I just sort of, I guess, get more in the open, and I sort of get a little closer to my dwarven friend. Oh, jeez.
Okay,
Jasper.
Jasper, sorry.
Jasper.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ja-
Yeah. Okay. Julian. Now you're on the ground. You feel a little
Well,
burn.
so I was running towards. The door. So I'm going to get up and try and keep running for the door, and closer behind me, like just run out into the street.
The street of of that ruined city. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So you're getting up and you're doing that. Jasper.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and grab the wizard again, I guess.
Okay. Do a find check.
11.
Okay, you can. Since you saw where the fireball exactly came from, you have an idea where it is. Unarmed. You'll try to. It's not a good roll.
It's not a good roll for me either. So 6.
He's better than you. So yeah, something's grabbing your leg and you just fall on the side. Okay, You see from a side Largan getting up. He's kind of shining. He's fully healthy, fully healed. It's just his clothing is just burned. Jarvis.
If I see that, I would say to Largan, "Please heal the half-man," pointing at the halfling with my sword.
Oh my god.
Well, you don't see the halfling anymore.
Oh, but I would still say that to him because I saw a fireball fling out in his direction. And then I would go and stand over my fallen dwarven friend Jasper, and I would try to find this foe again.
Do a find check.
6, 7, 8, just 8.
No. You can really make out where he could be.
I hold my shield high though.
Julian.
Yeah. Well, because I think he's coming after me. I'm gonna try and like just
hide.
Do a hide check.
Yeah. Like basically, I want to like start running down one alleyway and then kind of like backtrack so that he'll run past me.
All right.
Okay, that's not bad. With plus 6, that's 12.
12. All right. Jasper.
Yeah, I'm gonna try again.
Okay, do a find check.
Nope.
Man,
the dice are not with me all of a sudden.
No, you just lose. I mean, with just the trip you had, you just lose where it could be. Jarvis.
Yeah, I'm gonna peel my eyes and scan everything, looking for this guy.
Go ahead.
Oh, no good. 5.
All right.
I got my shield in front of my eyes.
Okay. Well, Julian, you're still hiding. No one is coming at you. Right. And okay, Jasper.
Once more upon the breach.
Yeah, try it.
Wait, does he do nothing? He doesn't do anything?
You don't know.
Oh.
He's invisible. He could be doing lots of things.
Yeah.
He could be dancing a jig. He could be flipping us all off.
He time shifted. He's killing your family.
Yeah.
You see.
It's I got an 11 on my find. Yeah.
Okay. You can see that something is blurring beside Largan, which Largan is saying, "Listen, bro, Grun, I know that it's you."
Yeah. With a battle cry of, "Hey, butthead, over here!" I will throw my other hand axe at him.
Your last one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try not to hit Largan while. Okay, go ahead.
That's not a bad roll, actually. 12 to hit.
Actually, you hit. You hit. Your axe. Well, kind of is flying and stop in the middle of nowhere. So you guess you have hit something, and your axe kind of disappear.
Dang it.
Well, it'll be easier to track that.
We're going to need a bigger axe.
But while you do that, you see someone appear with dark eyes and a dark clothing, and he's taking Largan by the collar and has a dagger at his throat and says, "You had friend to help you, Largan, but you won't get out of this one alive, even if you're the master healer of the kingdom. You know that the well belongs to my god." And he's looking at you. "I will kill him." What are you doing?
Jarvis?
Yeah, just go with Jarvis.
Jarvis will, he's going to saunter forward, or bound forward, and say, now is when we defang the snake. And he'd bring his sword down on the dagger hand of the man holding Largan.
Okay. Okay. It will be a contested roll, but if he's higher than you, he's damaging Largan. Okay, go ahead.
I got 8 on the dice, but do I add my sword?
Yeah.
12 then.
Oh, you're faster than him. You hit the hand. Your axe did how much damage was it doing? It was.
It's the sword and 3 hit points.
3 points. So, oh well, yeah. He doesn't really like that. Okay. You have heard that, Julian, from where you're standing. What are you doing?
Hmm?
You heard that exchange.
Oh.
I ran
So
forward
I
and
know-
said, defang the snake, and I hit his hand with my sword. Sorry.
So I know they're not coming for me.
No.
Shit. Like, I wasn't really expecting them to come my way. I guess I am running back, and while running, like, just trying to reload the crossbow.
Okay. All
So
right.
I'll have it ready when I'm at the door.
Jasper,
Charge again.
with your hand.
Huh?
Well, you don't have a weapon anymore.
Right. I'm just charging him. I'm gonna attack him.
All right. You're doing some kind of football tackle.
Yeah, very much.
Do an unarmed check against what I've rolled for Brogron.
Oh, come on.
No, what did you have?
7.
Yeah, well, you just doesn't reach it. There's too much rubble. You have to get around a part wall that is still standing from the ruins. So yeah, you just don't reach. While Largant, he was trying to slit the throat of Largant. Brogron was trying to slit the throat of Largant, and yeah, you have hit his arm. So Jarvis, it's your turn again.
And Jarvis will, he'll just laugh out with the joy of battle. Ha ha! And he'll swing again with keeping the momentum of his blade going overhead. And 3, 4, 5. Just a 9 with mods.
Well, look what I've rolled for Brogron.
Awesome.
Okay.
Snake eyes.
Yeah. So do your damage.
Alright, so yeah, 3 damage across the chest, I guess.
Okay, so it's quite open. Julian, from your standpoint, you can see half of Brogron up to the part wall. Going back from Largant, he has just, left Largant. So yeah, you can have a name on him.
Have a shot, yeah.
Try that.
You don't understand the purpose of being a distraction, do you?
Like,
Okay, go ahead.
okay, not too bad. That's 11. Cool.
11. No, it's not enough. It's a wall.
Ah,
And Jasper trying to finish.
Tackle him again.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Well, you are against a snake eyes, So roll just to see.
Yeah, I got a 10.
Rake
Oh,
the
yeah,
eyes. No.
All right. So you're tackling Brogron on the ground,
Awesome.
and Largant turns around. You got out of your power to destroy me, Brogron. That's why you are at that point. What are you doing, all the rest of you?
I believe it's Jarvis's turn.
Well, there's no much initiative. The guy is on the ground and he's not really. He doesn't feel like fighting anymore.
So yeah, Jarvis will just hold his blade at the face of this guy, and he'll say, "Do you yield? Do you yield?"
He did. The Larkin, he says, that guy is miserable. You just arrived just in time. Yeah, I will make what you have demanded at first, but for Brolgron, I don't know what to say.
I do.
What you'll say, dwarf?
He set me on fire and proceeded to start pounding his face in.
Okay, the guy is knocked out. And
I'll sheath my sword.
okay.
I'm going to actually. Well, I'm going to take his dagger, of course, and I'm also going to check him for anything else he might have on him.
I'm going to snatch out my crossbow.
Well, he's bringing with him 3 gold pieces as a dagger, as a doesn't have has some jewelry on him,
Okay.
but and Largan said, and he says to you, "Thank you. I would have never been able to defend myself against that much magic, even though I could heal myself. I don't think I would have been fast enough to get around all these fire he would have thrown at me."
Yeah, I'm gonna collect my axes. No problem. Ow.
So you have someone to bring back to life. Who is it?
Zachary.
Zachary.
Holden, don't I see my have answers for us in this well?
And I saw the vial, little one.
You did.
Yeah.
It is
Okay.
a vial of the well water.
Okay. And he's looking at it. Right. So, I think it's time for me to get back to the well. And you will have to bring the body. You have to get back the body. By the way, the body was still at the temple, right?
Oh, did we?
Singar temple. Yeah, you got back.
I think we were just walking.
Oh,
We
okay.
might have had it.
I thought we were bringing it with us, but maybe I misunderstood that.
Yeah, it was.
Were they doing things to keep it from decaying at the temple?
Yeah.
That's right.
That makes more sense. Like rather than us lugging a body
Okay.
all around.
Okay. As for Brolgron, maybe you should bring him back to the city so he has to speak for himself in front of the council.
Does Brogon have hair?
Eh?
Yes.
Sorry.
Does he have hair?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna drag him by his hair.
Okay.
Do you have any way of stopping him from casting more fireballs if he should awake? Or
Yeah, you can. If you tie his hand, you won't be able to cast his spell.
And I got him.
I could chop his hands off, but he'll never be able to cast it again.
But
Too much?
tie up his hands and feet.
Yeah, Jarvis will tear off strips of Brogrunt's own robes to make like crude bindings.
Okay, it works well.
Well, if you have rope, right?
No, I don't have any rope. But he's bound.
I do, but okay.
All right, so you're bringing back Brolgron to the city. Some of authorities, Shining Guards, finishes up to you to take Brolgron, and he will be tried in front of the council. As for the body of Zachary, let's say you're the next day. The Shining Well is a 1 or 2 day of of travel from the center of the city. But yeah.
On the way back to go get the body, is my great axe still lying in the street from where we killed the big thing?
No, it's not there anymore. Someone took it. Yeah, I know. It's a shame, but you still have to go
to the shop.
This just turned into a tube shop.
No. Okay. Okay. So going to the Shining Well with what you have brought, you have some guards, shining guards, accompanying you with that one, because now the news has started that a big event is going to happen around what's going on, and yeah. So there's a ceremony. You arrive at the well, which is has many shining guards, protecting the well. You have Largan there, and they put the body of Zachary in the water. Largan makes some sort of prayer for Singar to ask for his power to give that man the second chance of life. And you can see the people are amazed to see the body simply reconstructing in the well itself. So you have Zachary going out of the water, spitting water out of his mouth, and going back to life with convulsions. Yeah. And he's coming to his senses, and he only recognizes Largan, saying, "What happened? Last thing I remember was some mage shooting fire at me."
Yeah, that sucks, doesn't it?
I concur.
Largan says those three people brought you here by Holden told them to bring you here for me to revive you because you had something to show me. And he's looking at you. What did you have to show me?
I bring up the vial.
So Zachary looks at the vial. Largan look at Zachary, saying, "You have to prove something now." So Zachary is getting out of the pool, of the well. Oh yeah. And he's taking the vial. He's ending his hand to have the vial. Do you give him?
Yep, I do. I mean, that was the whole purpose of this, to give him the vial.
Okay, and he's giving the vial to Largan. I guess you have to try it. So Largan is trying to open the vial. He's not able. He's giving it to Zachary, and he's trying to open the vial, and he can't.
Give me that.
I guess you take it from his hand. I don't know.
Yeah. And try and bite the seal off.
It doesn't work. It's too heavy.
Pull out an axe. Ching, ching, ching.
Yeah. Well, it makes some sparkles. Both men are looking at each other, and say this rebellion is not done yet.
Okay.
Okay, so that puts an end to the adventure.
What? Already?
Yeah, well.
Already, he says.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's some kind of a tragic final. Okay, so you can even think of, okay, in one sentence or two, just say what happens to your character in its own future. Let's begin with Jasper.
Goes back to his forge and goes back and makes himself a new great axe.
All right.
He's a simple guy.
Perfect. You get a new axe from that. It will be Julian.
Well, I think, it is only proper that I take up Alden's old business.
Okay.
He was a prominent merchant, so I think if I take up his business, I can be one of the richest halflings in the whole city.
Okay. All right, and Jarvis.
Jarvis will set his crossbow down in front of the halfling Julian, and he says, "It's for good this time. You can keep it if you want it." And but he would swear his sword to Zachary and model himself to be sort of like just a knight in service to him from here on.
All right. In Logar, at least we know that we have the first vial, but there's the search of the one who could open it to really prove that will be the proof of whose it is. All the while, fanatics and the fanatics of all religions wrongfully often fight themselves, each other. But in the council, they're trying to keep the people calm, but you can't help the fanatics from doing wrong deeds. That's what happened in Logar for the future. So, yeah. So that was the end of the adventure. We'll stop the broadcast for people watching RPGS, a free document. Oh, yeah, I have to make the draw. Because next one-shot, I forgot about that. The next one-shot will be, I don't know if you have followed what is my Logar, my RPGS one-shot project, but I have every one of these kingdom onto a card. So I will draw the next kingdom randomly. I don't have to. Okay, and it will be Taltish, the Northern Light. I don't remember what's going on there. And the system that will be used will be, I have all the random system that I have chose. And the system will be Fusion. Oh yeah.
Wow, really?
I will. Oh no, it's a very yeah. I don't know how I will handle this one. I know that Fusion is make out for mechas and all that stuff, but I will try to make something, do fantasy with it. It will be a surprise, and so all right. So thank you for watching. For those who watch, I will